Sailors football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com. Steamboat Sailors football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
the Steamboat Roofing Company,
I Furnish,
Mountain West Insurance,
Switchback Sports,
Mountain Eye Works,
Doc's Auto Clinic, Johnny B. Good's Diner,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Russell's Auto Salon,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
It's time now for Steamboat Sailors football. Your Steamboat Sailors down in beautiful Aspen, Colorado, at the base of Aspen Highlands. It is a beautiful night for football, and we're going to be checking in with Coach Jay Hamrick with his thoughts on the matchup, the week off, and the health of the team. We do have some Sailor spotlights on the way, an opportunity for you to learn a little bit more about your Steamboat Sailors football players. And then Mike Deemer and I will have the starting lineups and the call of tonight's game. If the technology gods smile on us, you'll be able to listen and watch this game on the World Wide Web at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. You can listen to this game at SteamboatRadio.com by clicking on the Listen Here drop-down menu and scrolling down to KTYV Sports on FM. Of course, you can listen here terrestrially in the Yampa Valley at 97.7 and 105.7 on the FM dial. It's Steamboat Sailors football. We're in the pregame show. Fasten your seatbelts and get ready for it as your Steamboat Sailors are getting ready to take on the Aspen Skiers in beautiful Aspen, Colorado, right here on your Steamboat Sailors Sports Connection. We are KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and on the World Wide Web at SteamboatRadio.com.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School Sports Broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service.
You will say we're the best.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank, and I want you to know how proud we are to sponsor this Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on the FM. Steamboat Sailor fans are the best, and we support our sailors on the turf, the court, the pitch, and even the track. If you can't be there to cheer our sailors on in person, Yampa Valley Bank is thrilled to provide this broadcast just for you. Go Steamboat, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
from Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we've gone green with Enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Brian Harvey with Steamboat Sailors head football coach, Mr. Jay Hamrick. Coach, how are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. Great day for football. I'm excited. Here we go.
It sure is. We're in beautiful Aspen right now. Your Sailors right now, well, you've had a week off, which is good because you've had some injuries. But the last time we saw you play, you beat up on the Middle Park Panthers 21-6. It was a good game, but unfortunately, we lost Jesse Hamrick to injury early on in that game. First off, how is he doing and what's his status?
Yes, he's just a happy-go-lucky type of guy. He thinks the world should be collapsing on him, and he's going to be always wearing a smile. So he's in good spirits. Unfortunately, he is lost for the season. He had a major knee injury and already had surgery on it to repair some ligaments and cartilage, and he's on crutches, so he's down and out. But not just a football community, but a school community and a Steamboat community who's reached out and poured out a lot of love and care and prayers to him, and he feels that support. And so we're very fortunate to be in such a supportive community that knows that there's sports and football, which are important to us all, but there's bigger things such as life and our health. And so it's nice to have those people to give you that love and support. So he's in a good place, but unfortunately, it is a loss for our team.
Absolutely, and it's tough in football. It is next man up, but the next man up is a sophomore, Tanner Cobb. Under the circumstances, I thought he played really well. He rushed the ball very well. He did complete 5 of his 8 passes for 26 167 yards, keeping the defense honest, but certainly he was thrown to the wolves, and under the circumstances, I thought he played real well.
I agree with you. It's not easy. It doesn't matter if you're a sophomore or a senior, as a backup, you never know when that's going to happen. And, the first drive of a game, you get thrown in there, your first varsity experience, put your helmet on, it's time to go. And he stepped up and he did deliver. The boy's got a lot of poise, character. So he has such a strong football IQ. He knows the offense as well as anyone. And so him being able to go in there and be a captain of the offense and to lead that in that type of circumstance was outstanding. I was highly impressed with him, and you're right, he did deliver. He made some great reads on our inside zone, faking as if he's giving it to Thomas Rupp, and then going over at the edge for a big touchdown in that first quarter. And like you said, he's young, so he's got a lot of maturity to go as far as getting bigger and physical and more stronger. But he's an accurate passer. He knows how to read the defense, and so we feel confident with him. And he is just going. Sky's the limit for him. He's just going to get better and better and better as he's put into this position. And I'm excited to see Tanner as he matures in football.
No doubt. And you were able to run on this team. And number 20, he's also a sophomore. We saw a lot of these super sophomores in this game. Thomas Krupp had another huge game, 15 rushes, 167 yards. But the nice thing was, late in the game, you were able to give him a rest. And Grayson Pacino, the senior, got some rushes and made a dent.
Of course, we do. And yeah, that's Thomas. He's had 200-plus games, over 300 yards rushing in 3 games. He's dynamite. And, that sophomore group's got some athletes in there. And they're showing it on the varsity level right now. Thomas just has amazing vision and so quick, and he has speed. He's just phenomenal. We're looking for a big game from him tonight, obviously. And we do. We have back-up positions. Grayson is just as fast and quick, and he's explosive and fun to watch. And so, yeah, it's great to spell him out and give him breaks and to let that senior leadership that Grayson also brings to be in the huddle and have that confidence that he brings. It's a nice balance to have.
All right, let's talk about defensively. I mean, we played a good game. We kept them to, 6 points, and I thought there was some great play all around. What did you see out there?
Yeah, our defense stood up. I think they actually were the highlight for us. There was multiple 3 and outs. They never were able to penetrate too far into our side of the field. That's not great type of mentality. And Waylon Locke, the junior linebacker, he again led the team in tackles, and I think that's the second time this season in 3 games there in that middle linebacker position. I just want to shout out to him. He's just a big, tall, physical kid who's just hard-nosed, not scared of anything, and he came up big with multiple stops. He's just all over the place and reads the line well and is able to meet the running back at the line of scrimmage. So all in all, our defense played an outstanding game. We could have easily kept that at 0. We were also platooning those kids in, getting a lot of repetitions early in the season because we're going to need those kids later in the conference play. So it was nice to be able to see our second, third team defense go in there and still hold them to only 6 points.
Absolutely. And again, we're seeing more and more of this sophomore class coming out. And obviously, we've got a nice mix. I mean, you've got a lot of kids out for football. And as we heard on the news earlier this week, they are the biggest class in Steamboat high school history. So I guess from an odds standpoint, it makes a lot of sense that we're seeing a bunch of these sophomores out there.
Yeah, and our freshmen. Our freshmen, I think, are 3, 4, 5 kids as a class behind the sophomore. So we got 2 classes, and we got big numbers there. And so, yeah, the odds are that you're going to have some athletes in there. And so exciting times for Steamboat football as well as all sports and activities. We're seeing, as that article said, we're just seeing monster numbers in our performing arts and our choir and theater programs as well. So I love these kids. They're just enthusiastic. They want to be engaged with school, and they come in numbers. So it's promising times, and they're skilled. They're athletic. I mean, they're stepping in there in those varsity situations and performing, and they just don't know any different. They're like, it's my time, it's my turn, let's do this, and they're taking advantage of it. So as they get another 2 or 3 years, it'll be exciting to see what happens.
Yeah, I thought Lloyd Warren had a pretty good game defensively.
Yeah, Lloyd Warren, yeah. He's not the biggest kid in the world, but he's kind of like how I described Waylon. He's just a tough kid, rancher-type kid who's just salt of the earth and isn't afraid to get both knuckles down in in the dirt and get nitty gritty and back down from no one. And yeah, like I said with Tanner, as he gets bigger and stronger, and which he will, he puts a lot of time in the weight room, he's going to be an outstanding player for us. And he's going to be both sides of the ball here in the near future. He plays defense for us right now, and that's nose guard or one technique, but he'll be flipping over because he's just a solid kid. And again, another high quality kid. He'll just yes sir, no sir, yes, and do whatever you ask him to do.
And he's complimented definitely by Wyatt Shaw, and you can see that senior leadership out of him.
Absolutely. And again, I go back to the seniors. While they might not be as big as these sophomore classes, what they are doing is showing how to do things the right way. Pay attention to the small details, no ego. It's all about the team and the bigger picture and positive leadership, supporting the younger guys. And so it's a nice blend, as you said earlier. And I'm so proud of the seniors for being those role models that exemplify our football program as well as our school.
Well, there's a kid who's been hurt this season who was exciting as a freshman, Abbott Gotro. Is he available? Because I know he was really close, and I know he wanted to play last week.
It's a game time decision right now, but he's been practicing He's been practicing this week. He's been looking good and sharp, and you don't want to rush things, and it's really hard as a coach sometimes, to be honest with you, Brian, because this season's kind of been plagued with injuries, and you need people to step in and fill in, and you're like, this kid might get finished with his, he's doing the rehab and PT, whatnot. Let's get him in there, and you just can't rush it. You got to wait till the body's healed and ready to go. But Abbott's there. I think he's there. We're going to see him tonight and see how he feels in game action. He's been practicing, but games and practices are different. We both know that. So we'll test it here in the first quarter and see if he can keep going. And just a little secret here is he's got a great throwing arm. And so we also have to have a backup. And, for Tanner, he's never known football, as we know. So we've been putting Abbott there as a backup quarterback. And he knows the offense. And he played last year as a freshman. So I would have a lot of confidence if we needed to put him in there if something unfortunate happened. But let's not say that. I shouldn't probably say that. But I also just wanted to let you know where we are with Abbott.
Oh, no, we want to know. I hate surprises, Coach. And I think you can count on the fact that the Aspen coaching staff will not be hearing this interview. Speaking of Aspen, they're 0-3 right now, but they're certainly a team we can't look past because they've given us fits in the past, and they are going to get up for this game against Steamboat.
They're the best 0-3 team in the state, hands down. They are good, and they've just played some really tough opponents. To all the opponents that they play are going to make a playoff or be right there on the verge of making the playoff. And by no means are we underestimating or overlooking Aspen. It's going to be a dogfight. It has been the past 2 years. It's going to be a close game tonight. It's just Aspen. They're the same type of team, just like we are. They got skill. They got talent. They're going to play hard. They might not be big, kind of like that skier town mentality. They might not be the biggest, heftiest type of kids. They're tall, strong, and lean, but they got athletes and they got talent. They're going to throw the ball. They're going to run the ball. Very much that spread philosophy that we run. So it's kind of like playing ourselves, and it's going to be a good game. It's going to come down to the wire. I think the team that's going to be more physical and can eliminate mistakes and special teams could be the difference maker for us tonight.
All right, Coach. Any final thoughts before you guys hit the gridiron?
It's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be fun. I love playing Aspen. It's a great rivalry, and I appreciate your support, Brian, and go Sailors.
Go Sailors. That's Steamboat Sailors head football coach Jay Hamrick. Steamboat Sailors getting ready to take on the Aspen Skiers down in beautiful Aspen, Colorado at the base of Aspen Highlands Mountain. This should be a fun matchup. We do have some Sailor spotlights on the way, an opportunity for you to learn a little bit more about your Steamboat Sailors football players, and we'll have the starting lineups at the call of tonight's game. Mike Deemer joining me in the booth. It is Steamboat Sailors football on your Steamboat Sailors Sports Connection. If the technology filing us, you'll be able to listen and watch this game on the World Wide Web at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. You can listen to it wherever you are across the globe online at steamboatradio.com. Click on the Listen Here button and then click on KTYV Sports on FM on the drop-down menu. And you, my friends, are cooking with gas. Of course, you can listen terrestrially here in the Yampa Valley at 97.7 and 105.7 on the FM dial. It's Steamboat Sailors football, and your Sailors are in Aspen, getting ready to take on the Aspen Skiers right here on your Steamboat Sailors Sports Connection. We are KTYV Sports on FM at 97.7 and 105.7 on the FM dial and on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com.
Alpine Lumber is proud to support Steamboat Springs High School athletics on KTYV Sports on FM. We believe the competitive nature of high school sports builds character and is a good indicator of success in future life for those who participate. At employee-owned Alpine Lumber, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School sports. Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend, easy to find behind Walgreens on the other side of the tracks.
Hello, Sailor fans. At Johnny B. Good's Diner, we have been serving the Yampa Valley for over 30 years. Breakfast is served all day, along with lunch, dinner, and desserts. This fall, stop in for the best meal deals in town. Our burger of the day runs Monday through Friday for $9.99. Also, our happy hour from 3 to 5 p.m. We have half-price appetizer baskets, 2-for-1 milkshakes, and $2 off slices of pie. Every weekend, enjoy $4.99 Bloody Marys and mimosas with the purchase of a meal. Johnny B. Good's Diner, 738 Lincoln, downtown Steamboat Springs.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth.
How do you do that?
In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
Hey, I'm Brian Ripley.
And I'm Justin Reed.
We are with the Paoli Group, supported by the Group Real Estate.
We are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
As a high school coach and a member of the Paoli Group, our team is dedicated to serving the community and finding ways to give back.
Just like a Steamboat Sailor, we value teamwork, integrity, and character.
For all your real estate needs, find us at thepaoligroup.com. Let's go, Sailors.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Waylon Lott, number 35, and I play inside linebacker. I've played football for 8 years. My goal for the season is to beat Craig. Outside of football, I hunt and lift. My favorite subject in school is history. What I did this summer was built fence pretty much all summer. After I graduate, I'm planning on becoming a wildland firefighter. My favorite movie is The Dark Knight. I'm Waylon Lott, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hi, Jason here from Doc's Auto Clinic. Have a diesel truck or vehicle? No need to drive to Craig or Denver for service. Doc's Auto Clinic now works on diesel cars and trucks. It's new for Doc's, but not for our highly trained diesel technicians, as we've been in the diesel industry for over 20 years. Doc's Auto Clinic, always the best in town. Trust us for all your car, truck, and now diesel truck services. Doc's Auto Clinic, 2565 Copper Ridge Drive, or online at docsautoclinic.com. That's docsautoclinic.com.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor Sports Broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski, bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor Sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank, and I want you to know how proud we are to sponsor this Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on the FM. Steamboat Sailor fans are the best, and we support our sailors on the turf, the court, the pitch, and even the track. If you can't be there to cheer our sailors on in person, Yampa Valley Bank is thrilled to provide this broadcast just for you. Go Steamboat, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Tony with iFurnish, Steamboat's newest furniture store. We've been in Summit County for 15 years, and we're excited to bring fashionable, affordable furniture to the long-time locals of Steamboat. Whether you're looking to furnish a rental, remodeling, or just want an updated look, we've got it. We've got 11,000 square feet, carry bunk beds, sleepers, dining room sets, recliners, and much more. We're proud to be your local, family-owned furniture store right here in Steamboat.
Stop by our new location at 1855 Shield Drive in Steamboat, or visit ifurnishco.com.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Thomas Krupp. I'm number 20, and I play running back. I've been playing football for 4 years. Our team goal is to leave a legacy, and my personal goal is to rush for 1,000 yards. I play basketball, and I do snowboarding. I like to go rafting, too. My favorite subject is history, because I like to learn about the past. What I did this summer was I went down to the river, did some swimming. My plans after graduating is to go to college, and my favorite movie is the Angry Birds movie. I am Thomas Krupp, and I am proud to be a Steamboat Springs sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hey, it's Jay with Switchback Sports, a proud supporter of Steamboat Sailors Athletics. Our new store is now open, so visit us at 402 Lincoln at the Into the West building in downtown Steamboat. Come check out our largest boot selection ever and experience our extraordinary customer service. We can't wait to see you at our new store at 402 Lincoln Avenue, the Into the West building in downtown Steamboat. Switchback Sports, we bring the mountain to you, and we're proud to support Steamboat Sailors Athletics.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
from Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth.
How do you do that?
In addition to local scholarships, ACE invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
Hi, Jason here from Doc's Auto Clinic. Have a diesel truck or vehicle? No need to drive to Craig or Denver for service. Doc's Auto Clinic now works on diesel cars and trucks. It's new for Doc's, but not for our highly trained diesel technicians, as we've been in the diesel industry for over 20 years. Doc's Auto Clinic, always the best in town. Trust us for all your car, truck, and now diesel truck services. Doc's Auto Clinic, 2565 Copper Ridge Drive, or online at docsautoclinic.com. That's docsautoclinic.com.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Thomas Krupp. I'm number 20, and I play running back. I've been playing football for 4 years. Our team goal is to leave a legacy, and my personal goal is to rush for 1,000 yards. I play basketball, and I do snowboarding. I like to go rafting, too. My favorite subject is history, because I like to learn about the past. What I did this summer was I went down to the river, did some swimming. My plans after graduating is to go to college, and my favorite movie is the Angry Birds movie. I am Thomas Krupp, and I am proud to be a Steamboat Springs sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hi, Jason here from Doc's Auto Clinic. Have a diesel truck or vehicle? No need to drive to Craig or Denver for service. Doc's Auto Clinic now works on diesel cars and trucks. It's new for Doc's, but not for our highly trained diesel technicians, as we've been in the diesel industry for over 20 years. Doc's Auto Clinic, always the best in town. Trust us for all your car, truck, and now diesel truck services. Doc's Auto Clinic, 2565 Copper Ridge Drive, or online at docsautoclinic.com. That's docsautoclinic.com.
Alpine Lumber is proud to support Steamboat Springs High School Athletics on KTYV Sports on FM. We believe the competitive nature of high school sports builds character and is a good indicator of success in future life for those who participate. At employee-owned Alpine Lumber, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School Sports. Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend, easy to find behind Walgreens on the other side of the tracks.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil.
From Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Hi, this is Tony with iFurnish, Steamboat's newest furniture store. We've been in Summit County for 15 years, and we're excited to bring fashionable, affordable furniture to the long-time locals of Steamboat. Whether you're looking to furnish a rental, remodeling, or just want an updated look, we've got it. We've got 11,000 square feet, carry bunk beds, sleepers, dining room sets, recliners, and much more. We're proud to be your local, family-owned furniture store right here in Steamboat.
Stop by our new location at 1855 Shield Drive in Steamboat or visit ifurnishco.com.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Ike Alexander. I am number 40. My position is outside linebacker and long snapper. I've been playing football for 5 years now, and our team goal is to leave a legacy, and personal goal is to have at least 3 fumble recoveries. Other sports and activities, I play lacrosse, hockey. I love fishing. My favorite subject in school, probably PE, just because I like to coach Clem. What I do this summer, I went fishing, swam in the river. Plans after I graduate, go to college and maybe a year abroad. And my favorite movie is The Peanut Butter Falcon because there's great acting. And I am Ike Alexander, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Springs sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hi, Jason here from Doc's Auto Clinic. Have a diesel truck or vehicle? No need to drive to Craig or Denver for service. Doc's Auto Clinic now works on diesel cars and trucks. It's new for Doc's, but not for our highly trained diesel technicians, as we've been in the diesel industry for over 20 years. Doc's Auto Clinic, always the best in town. Trust us for all your car, truck, and now diesel truck services. Doc's Auto Clinic, 2565 Copper Ridge Drive, or online at docsautoclinic.com. That's docsautoclinic.com.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
the Steamboat Roofing Company,
iFurnish,
Mountain West Insurance,
Switchback Sports,
Mountain Eye Works,
Doc's Auto Clinic, Johnny B. Good's Diner,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Russell's Auto Salon,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors Football.
Brian Harvey, Mike Deemer, live in beautiful Aspen, Colorado, as we're getting ready for Steamboat Sailors Football. Your Steamboat Sailors getting ready to take on the Aspen Skiers. The Skiers coming in with an 0-3 record. Your Steamboat Sailors coming in at 2-1. With me, Mr. Mike Deemer, on loan from Johnny B. Good's Diner. Mike, how are you today?
I'm doing great, Harv. How are you? Thanks for inviting me again. It's always a question mark when I'm done doing a broadcast whether I'm getting invited back. And I know you just touched on that. Aspen is 0-3.
You're just lucky I have memory problems, Mike.
Aspen is 0-3, but I heard it from one of the coaches that in their opinion, they're the best 0-3 team in their conference or in the state right now.
They played some
bees. Early on, you can't roll on the record. 0-6, 0-7, that's different. 0-3 when you've been playing some tough teams. Sailors got a tough game tonight.
Sailors are in white. If you're watching at home at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel, Krupp, and it looks like number 4, Brady Grove, back to receive deep. Sailors moving right to left in all white with black helmets. I love these numbers. I love these new uniforms.
Yeah, boy, I love these white uniforms. Easy for us.
Aspen Skiers in all black. And we are set for the kick, and we are underway here. Big, booming, high kick. That one is going to go down to the corner and drop out of bounds.
That's a penalty.
Yep.
That hooked over. That's a brutal, and it's a brutal penalty, too. 15 yards from the 20, I believe. They start at the 35-yard line.
Absolutely. And obviously this Aspen coaching staff has been watching some film. That ball couldn't have been kicked farther away from Thomas Krupp than you can imagine.
Right. That landed on the track. They were like, no, do not kick to 20. Understood. But you know what? Kicking to Brady Grove, that's no given either. Grove, he's a heck of a runner, shifty and strong.
I'm waiting for him to break out, have a little bit of, he's had to adjust. They moved him to wide receiver.
He goes in the slot a lot. You're right. He's played a myriad of positions.
We got 3 receivers off to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Ball between the hashes at the 35. Tanner, the quarterback, Cobb, and he's going to hand it off right there to Krupp. Krupp's met in the backfield by a pack of skiers.
He did. He got wrapped up quick. One of the Aspen skiers penetrated through the offensive line, stood him up long enough to allow his teammates to come through for a loss of 2. And let's not forget, Harv, we can't overlook the Sailor injury. The elephant in the room is number 8, Jesse Hamrick, being on the sideline with a knee injury.
So from the gun, Cobb has got 3 receivers off to his left. Back to pass. Throws that one. Oh! And he had Grove in the slot, and that would have been good for a first down. Hit him in the hands with that one.
It did. That was, that's the early game jitters. Usually Brady, his hands are very reliable. You're down here, you're on the road. You got to get used to the game speed. Sailors had a bye last week, and you can't replicate a game in practice. Got to get used to the game feel. Brady will make amends, no mistake.
Cobb from the gun. He's got Krupp behind him. 3 receivers in tight. Rolling off to his right is Cobb, looking to throw. Throws that one up, and just a little bit too far down the field, looking for Luke Jordan on the play.
Yeah, he was looking for Jordan, led him a little too much. But again, Harv, the Achilles for the Sailor team has really been finding themselves in 3rd and long far too often. When you're 3rd and 12 and you got a quarterback with about 3 quarters worth of real game season under him, that's a tough assignment.
So it looks like Luke Jordan is punting here for the Sailors, not Reisman. And a high punt is going to land out at the 45 and skirt out of bounds, and it will be decent field position here for the skiers.
Oh, very good field position for the skiers. And going back and forth, Sailors starting on the 35. Aspen's coming right back to start on their own, I think, the 45.
Yeah.
Depending on the spot.
So just underway here, opening drive here for the Sailors was a 3 and out, 4 and out.
Oh, they're marking the ball on the Sailors' 47-yard line. We didn't see where it went out, and that's a tough way to start with field position. Let's see if the Sailors' defense can respond.
So 11-12 left in this first quarter. 0-0 the score. Aspen's first possession of the game. And we've got a quick whistle. Number 8, the quarterback, Tanner Benson, looked good in warm-ups, but it's easy to look good in warm-ups.
Yeah, sure. Like I said, you can't replicate a game or, the game situation. That is going to be a 5-yard false start penalty against the skiers. Going to push them back to about their own 47-yard line.
So 1st and 15 here. Again, the Sailors in all white if you're watching at home, if you're listening online at steamboatradio.com. Aspen from the gun. They run a very similar offense to what the Sailors run. Quick switch there, low snap, quick handoff to the back, and he's got an opening and picks up 9 yards. That's number 0, Dylan Micah.
and a couple missed tackles counts for it. When Ryan Schott's got to come from the far side of the field to make the tackle from behind, we missed a couple on the interior, on the box, at the line of scrimmage. Sailors have got to make the tackles a little bit more clean, a little bit more true.
Second down, about 4. Ball marked down at about the 42-yard line of Steamboat. Under center now, inside handoff, and that's positive yards, close to the first down. Sailors did a better job tackling then, though.
They did, and I think it's going to bring up short. I think, looking by where the ball is being marked, we're looking at about third and a yard and a half. Clearly 4-down territory for the Skiers, but a nice job by the Sailors that time plugging the gap.
Benson once again under center, inside handoff, trap play, and that is going to be good for the first down.
Yeah, he picked up about 3 yards, blasted through the hole, going to bring up a first down for the Skiers. And the Sailors, like I said, when you find yourself the other team starting with their field position in your own territory, that's a tough assignment as well. Sailors defense has really got to dig in here.
So 1st and 10 for the Aspen Skiers. Ball marked down at the 36-yard line of Steamboat. Benson from the gun, back to pass, looking, steps up in the pocket. Wheels. He's got some room. He cuts it out to the right. Ball's on the field. Ball down, and Benson does recover, but that's going to knock him back a little bit.
Yeah, he was getting to the outside. Brady Grove stripping the football. I told you, Grove, he's going to play with his pants are on fire, make amends for the drop pass. And he did so there by stripping the ball from the ball carrier. Going to bring up second down and about 9 for the Skiers on the Sailor 35-yard line. They got to watch that. They had trips on our near side. Got to watch the quarterback tucking it down and running.
All right, one man in the backfield from the gun. Handoff over the left side. That's number 5 turning the quarter. Thurber, he picks up about 8 yards on the play. Close to the first down. Got to that
outside, coming from the near side of the field. They were stacked over here. He took it to the outside, and we're lucky the Sailors brought him down. I believe for the Sailors, number 5 on the tackle, Finn Hartzell really saved a big pickup.
0-0 the score, 8:40 left in this first quarter. Opening drive here for the Aspen Skiers. Skiers sending 2 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. Ball's on the left hash. Benson, the quarterback. And a little quarterback sneak right up the middle. He's got the first down. Sailors did not read that one. Coaching staff saw it.
Yeah, but he took that. They blew open. They had a gap on the left side of the Sailors' defensive line that the Skiers exploited and picked up a big first down.
So Aspen right now marching down the field. Sailors need to batten down the hatches as the ball is in the red zone here. Marked down at the 19 of Steamboat. 8:08 and counting, Mike.
I think the biggest weapon is that play action. They're setting it up for the pass. You got to watch number 5 as a weapon. False start again by the
we'll take it.
Skiers.
Big shout out to Yampa Valley Bank, the only locally owned bank in the valley with locations in Steamboat and Craig. So that's going to mark them back 5 yards. They'll repeat the first down. The ball's going to be back outside of the 20 down to about the 24.5. Clock stops with 7:55 here. Boy, if the Sailors could,
it would be momentum changing.
Yeah.
But really, the offensive weapons I'm looking at so far for the Skiers, the quarterback, number 8, wide receiver, running back, number 5. They're trying to get the ball in number 5's hands.
Benson, inside handoff there to number 0. Micah takes the ball over the left side. He's got the first down, cuts it inside, and he is close to a touchdown.
Down before the touchdown. Number 0, showing some shifty moves there. Got to the outside. Again, Harv, though, honestly, it's the missed tackles by the Sailors. And they did this in the game against Craig, too, where they try to tackle up around the shoulder pads. Yep. And I see the coaches down on the field bringing some defensive players off. They're telling them, you got to wrap up.
Okay, inside, and that's a quarterback keep, and he looks real close.
He broke it and got knocked back.
He's got the touchdown. Eyes on the thighs. That's
exactly.
That's what
You're
they talk about.
absolutely right, because that was all about missed tackles. Unfortunately, the skier running game, if you get through the line of scrimmage and then you're getting missed tackles from the defensive backs and the linebackers, it's easy to pick up extreme positive yardage, and that's what the skiers did. And as a result, they have a 1-touchdown lead with 7:10 to go in the first.
Setting up for the extra point. This is Girardi here. Benson the holder. So the Skiers on top of your Sailors, 6-0. And the extra point is up, and
that guy's got a leg. He hit the fire truck
behind the track.
Holy smokes. That guy's got a leg.
Yeah. So that's 7-0. Sailors are in a bit of a hole here. Let's see how they answer. Big shout out to Alpine Lumber. Love to see the Sailors build a drive here.
And they really need it. They can't afford another 3 and out, because for whatever reason, like you pointed out in the first series, Charlie Reisman wasn't punting. I mean, it just seems like we're missing a few key ingredients down there, and that can't be the situation when you're on the road. Aspen's got a huge crowd here this evening. You got to have everything working when you're on the road in this kind of environment if you want to have any chance of leaving with a W.
So Grayson Bacino and Thomas Krupp back deep for the Sailors.
I think they got Brady up front.
They do,
because the way the last kick went, but that guy on the extra point, he blasted
it. And let's see if it's the same kicker. I would imagine.
I think so. He's a lefty.
No wonder it looked weird coming off his foot. Big high kick here. This one is going to be fielded by Bacino. Bacino takes it up, moves to the left. He's got the 20, the 25, and he's out of bounds at about the 27.
Nice return. Nice job by the Aspen Skiers special teams. When you had 6 guys in on the tackle, that's a nice job by the special teams. But Bacino did a great job getting it out to about the 28-yard line. So nice return for Grayson.
Absolutely. 1st and 10 from the 28. Sailor sending one receiver off to the right. That's Abbott Gotro. Great to see him back on the field. From the gun is the sophomore quarterback. That's Cobb. Cobb gets a low snap, picks it up, and he gets knocked down, balls down, and it looks like Aspen's recovered. We've got flags all over the place. Looks like it's going to be a bench minor here.
I think it is a penalty against Aspen's bench.
The coach.
But that's not going to negate a fumble lost and recovered by the Skiers deep in the Sailors' territory. And you know what? The Sailors cannot let this get them down. This is early in the game. We got 6.5 minutes in the first. There's lots of time in this game.
You know, and you got a young quarterback, that low snap. Panic is going to set in. That was the one thing we mentioned about Jesse's game was he was able to field those low snaps and continue with the play. It never bothered him.
Yeah, that was the coaches running out on the field in their enthusiasm.
The referee never likes to smell the coach's breath.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Because that guy was in his face.
But that is, talk about, you want to set up some kind of offensive rhythm, and that was diametrically opposed to what the Sailors wanted to do.
They didn't march the penalty off. But, so back to pass. Benson steps up in the pocket. Benson slips out. He's out. He's got the ball and scampers down the sideline and picks up positive yards. About 8 on the.
Our D-backs are doing a great job on the coverage, but honestly, I'm watching the quarterback. I think he's got about a 30% intention of actually throwing the ball. He's doing the pumps. He's sending the DBs deep, but his mindset is looking like I'm going to just try to drop them deep and run the ball.
Well,
so far it's been effective.
Right. He just picked up 7 on that play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 3. The ball's down at the 11-yard line of Steamboat. One receiver wide to the left. That's number 10, Kuhlman. And an inside, it's to Micah. Micah gets the ball. He's knocked down in the backfield. Great defensive stand there by your Sailors.
Yeah, really. Number 82 for the Sailors, Ryan Schott, and number 18, Blue Willis, kind of forced him to the outside. Got a loss of yardage. Going to bring up 3rd, and I'm guessing about 6, 7 yards. Boy, if the Sailors could hold him here, I'm guessing by the left-footed cannon I saw on their kicker, it might force a field goal situation.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 6, as Mike said.
Got to shadow that quarterback, Harv.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 man in the backfield. Inside handoff there. Sailors read that, and down goes Thurber. Schott comes up and makes a great play there.
I'll tell you what, Ryan Schott's all over the field right now, and he had some serious help from number 70 Frank Alexander as well. Schott hit the ball carrier, but Alexander wrapped him up and brought him down. Great job is there by number 70 Frank Alexander helping out his senior teammate.
So it's 4th and about 5 for the first. Ball just inside, about to the 18, inside the 20. Back to pass, looking. Now he steps out of the pocket, and he's sacked for a loss. A huge play by number 35 for your Steamboat Sailors. Waylon Lott.
That was an outstanding play. But you see again, and I'm telling you, number 8, the quarterback, he's coming off the field a little gingerly, and that could change things because his biggest weapon is his wheels. But on a 4th down play, when your offense sputtered a bit, Waylon Schott just came through in a big way. Waylon Lott for his team, his offensive teammates.
He's wailing a lot, man. That
got
kid.
Ryan Schott and Waylon Lott. Gotta keep them separated.
Sounds like a country band. Got a lot of shot. All right, from the
get
gut.
That snap up.
Cobb. He's got Krupp to his right. Man in motion. And that's Brady Grove. Grove cuts it in. He's got some room. Grove picks up positive yards.
Job.
An 8-yard run there by Grove. He's going to be close to the first.
Late flag on the play. But that
in
was
the backfield.
Late.
There's 2 flags. Maybe a hold.
Oh, come on now. God.
So a nice end around
No,
play.
I think we might have face mask on the defense.
It is.
We do. It is a face mask. So that's going to tack on. Standing run by number 4, Brady Grove.
Well-designed play.
Yeah,
it was the quarterback rolled, pitched it to him, just pitched it to him as he was coming across on the motion, and Brady looked, had time, and then and picked up positive yards, and we get a few more on the face mask. 1st and 10 for your Sailors. Ball's down to about the 38-yard line. Cobb from the gun. Cobb, handoff there, runs into Krupp. Krupp turns it outside, and they are on Krupp, but he still bounces it out, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and gets hit way out of bounds. No flags on the play.
I mean, he was long out of bounds. Play was over before he got tackled. He got tackled beyond the barrier there. I mean, and then why'd they mark it there?
Now it looked like that's where he went out. It was close to the line
maybe.
of
Okay, where he got pushed out of bounds.
2nd down and 10. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Ball's on the left hash mark here. Cobb, the quarterback, looking quickly, flares that out to Grove. Grove catches it, keeps it. Positive yards for Brady. Brady is going to pick up 3-4 yards on the play as he's got literally a rat pack of skiers all over him.
He did, but he had a nice lead block by number 5, Finn Hartzell. And then Grove did an excellent job. A couple little cuts both ways, picking up positive yardage. Really nice play by Brady Grove, really making something out of nothing.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 6 or 7 for the first.
It's a big 3rd down for the Sailors here.
2 receivers off to the right, 2 receivers to the left. 1 man in the backfield, Cobb from the gun. Flanking him to his right is Krupp. Back to Powell. Ball's on the ground. Looking, throws that out to Krupp. Krupp cuts it back, still on his feet, bouncing around. gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And with the fumble and the flare out pass, that was a really nice job by Krupp to get anything, and by the quarterback too. Number 15, Tanner Cobb, the sophomore, maintained his composure there, picked up the fumble and got the flare pass out. Not quite the drive the Sailors were looking for, but better than the previous one, and they're starting to come together a little bit here.
Absolutely. So again, looks like no Charlie Reisman today. Here comes the punt, and that's going to be the punter is going to keep it, and he is going to be cut down for a loss.
I don't know if that was designed. I think just as he was going to get the punt off, they had a man on him, but you can't keep starting in your own territory, giving the ball in your own territory. The Skiers are going to be starting right now from about the Sailor 42-yard line. You're just asking too much from the defense.
They've had good field position all day, and
every drive.
Yeah, it felt to me, if Jordan was able to go wide with it, he went right back up the gut into the crowd if he was going to run, but who knows what happened there. 3 receivers off to the right, inside handoff. That's Thurber. Thurber with positive yards. Micah's got the first down. He's shifty, still on his feet. Gets down to the 25. That's a 15, 16-yard pickup there.
And I was a little remiss before when I said the main weapons are 5 and 8. Number 0, Dylan Micah.
Yeah.
Another sophomore on the field, but this one for Aspen. He's got some fantastic moves and great field vision. He had 2 blockers up in front of him, took it to the outside, picked up huge yardage.
All right, from the gun, Aspen's got 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, quick throw to the slot, that one's complete, and the Sailors read it, and we have got a shipwreck on the near side here.
Still, though, a pickup of 5 yards for the Skiers on the quick flare-out pass.
Henry Hurd.
Nice job tackling by the Sailors' defense, which is something I've been harping on. But still, it's going to bring up 2nd and about 4 from the Sailors' 19-yard line.
Big shout-out to Russell's Auto Salon, bringing you the collision of the game. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 1 man in the backfield. That's Micah. Handoff to Micah. He's dangerous. Goes off to the left. He floats, gets himself a first down to the 10.
And you see what I mean? He took that ball. Looked like the play was designed to go off to the right. He cut around the left, picked up 1 blocker, got to the left, and picked up an immediate first down. And that's going to bring up 1st and goal.
He's really shifty.
He really is.
He's got some size as well.
And some vision. He's tough running back.
So it's 1st and 10 from the 10. So 1st and goal. Benson fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, looks, got a man in the end zone, and that one's caught by Hurd.
Right through coverage, too. Sometimes, Harv, and I've said this before, you got to give your opponent some props. And that was a case of it. They flared out. They had a beautiful design play, and the quarterback threaded the needle there. There were 3 Sailor defenders who went up for the ball, and unfortunately for the Sailors, the Aspen Skier, number 1 for the Skiers, Henry Hurd, came down with the ball.
6'4", he used all of that height. Quarterback threw that up, and he made a nice play, but as you said, he was surrounded by white shirts, and that was a nice pass by Benson to thread the needle there. Girardi hits that one. That looks like it may be wide, but they're going to give it to him. Another big kick. So just like that, 14-0 to score, 1:16 left.
Well, this has been the whole. This game in a nutshell has been field position. The Sailors have been setting up with terrible field position, other than the opening drive due to a penalty, which was on the 35. But for everything else, the Sailors have been deep in their own territory, and Aspen has started every drive. They haven't played. There's been no play just about on their side of the 50. Almost the entire game has been played from the 50 to the Sailors' end zone. Almost the entire game. Sailors need an offensive break because you can't go down too far in the hole when you're on the road. And they were starting to develop some offensive cohesiveness there, and we just see if they can build on it because they got to get a drive going.
Yes, they do. Krupp, the lone man, back. Again, they've changed their formation each kickoff. And here comes Giardi's kick, and that one is going to go out of bounds, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Sailors at the 35.
And again, they're clearly, like you said, somebody got the memo. Don't kick directly to Krupp because that ball wasn't even close. That went out of bounds. That's going to allow the Sailors to set up again at their 35. That's not bad field position, but you got to build on it. You can't find yourself in 3rd and 12 or 3rd and 14. You got to move the ball down the field. And you know what? It starts with the connection to the quarterback. We need clean snaps, and we need the quarterback, to get the handoffs a little bit cleaner to the running backs.
Tanner Cobb from the gun. He's got one man behind him. That's Krupp. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. In motion goes Brady Grove. Fakes the handoff to Grove. Cut. Oh! And Krupp gets hit hard on the play. I like the design of that play, but I'll tell you what, a great job by this defensive line. That was a really good job by the Skiers defensive line because Krupp had a little hole going, and 62 just plugged it and stood him up. It's going to bring up,
but still, they got to get the ball in Krupp's hands. They do. They have to let him make it work.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Ball between the hashes in the center of the field. Cobb fakes the handoff, play action, rolls to his right. He's got Schott. Schott catches that, and he's shot out of a cannon. He slips 3 tackles and gets 15 yards on the play. Just what the doctor ordered.
Beautiful play. And Ryan Schott, boy, he got stuck. You thought that one, like I thought he was going to have to lunge to get the first down. He bowled over the defender and picked up another 6 yards.
Leaving Skiers.
I'm telling you, the one he ran over is down on the field right now. Let's not hope he's hurt because Schott ran him over.
Early candidate for the Russell's Auto Salon collision of the game. Big shout out to Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. Coming for a test nap today, go see Harris, Charlie, and the gang at Mountain Mattress and Furniture. Easy to find, West Steamboat, just off of Highway 40 on Loggers Lane. Also, a big shout out to our friends at Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, garden, and more. Knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. West Steamboat on Highway 40. And slow to get up, number 5, Landon Thurber.
One of the main offensive weapons for the Skiers, Thurber Jr., who's been very productive offensively, playing defensive back, and he wasn't prepared for big number 82 of the Sailors, Ryan Schott, with a head of steam coming his way. But luckily, number 5 is up. I think he just had the wind knocked out of him. So he's up and coming.
1st and 10 for the Sailors. Ball down at the 49-yard line of the Skiers. We've got trips in tight, off to the right. Ball is on that right hash, 1 receiver wide to the left. And a handoff to Krupp. He takes it the other way, looking for the edge, can't find it.
Horse collar tackle.
Collar tackle, late tackle, and no flags.
How do you not get a flag on that? That was a horse. Is horse collar not a penalty in high school? I mean, the camera will show he grabbed him right by the back of the neck.
It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9 as he picked up a yard.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. A little switch, but I'm perplexed. I'm going to have to ask one of the coaches if horse collar tackling is not a penalty in high school.
I'd like to thank our friends at Steamboat Motors, your home for new Ford, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks with store-to-door service and online at steamboatmotors.com. Ralph, he'll be grilling up tomorrow. Stop by, say hi. Also like to thank the Paoli Group with the Group Realty. Sailors have their best real estate of the game right now. Let's see if we can get something going. Second down, 9 to go.
They got the music turned up a little.
Oh, yeah.
So where'd you eat today? Better Been the Diner. We got Monday through Friday, the burger of the day for $9.99. On the weekends, I know I'll see you because we got $4.99 bloodies and mimosas. And but more importantly, for our seniors, the whole month of September is an ode to the seniors. They get a free drink with any meal at Johnny B. Goods. Come on down, say hello, we'll talk some football.
And that's seniors like you and me, not seniors in high school.
Yeah, apparently I fall into the senior category. I had no idea.
Yeah, we keep throwing away those messages and mailers.
Oh,
we get
dude,
from
oh my God, I look at them in the mailbox like it's a coiled snake.
Yeah.
I shove it back in. I'm like, you got the wrong box, guys.
Leave that for Chris Hammond to pick up for Cabaret.
All right, Sailors starting the second quarter on the Skiers' 48-yard line.
3 receivers off to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield here. Sailors completely spreading it out right now. Not a formation we see a ton. They're having a hard time setting the clock right now. We're still at zeros. We'll take this opportunity to thank our friends at Mountain Mattress and Furniture and Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, providing you with all your insurance needs with locations in Steamboat and Craig. So the Sailors have 3 receivers off to the right, 2 to the left, man in motion. That's a sweep to Krupp. Krupp got room. Gets the corner, picks up, runs a lot for about 7 yards, but did get positive yards. I think they're just trying to figure out how to get the ball to Krupp.
Number 62 for the Skiers, Eli Kissel. That kid's a ball player. Senior, you could see he's got good field vision. As a defensive player, he's reading the plays well. They're going to have to make accommodations for number 62, Kissel.
So again, 3 receivers off to the right, empty backfield. Krupp in the slot, looking, throwing that ball open. That's open. Another great catch by Grove. Grove's got the first down, and he's still on his feet.
Look at him go.
He's not coming down as Brady Grove takes it down to the 21.
Grandpa John, I know you're listening. Your boy Brady was carrying some Skiers. That was awesome. I'll tell you what, though? It started with number 15. Actually, it started with the offensive line of the Sailors, who gave excellent protection and allowed number 15, Tanner Cobb, to connect with Grove, and then Brady just started carrying defenders.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, ball between the hashes. Cobb back to pass, looking, throws that to Grove again. Grove cuts it back inside, and he's going to pick up positive yards as he gets caught by the jersey, hauled down after a 6 or 7 yard pickup.
I believe he picked up about 6 yards. I'll tell you what, this sophomore, number 15, Tanner Cobb, he's coming into his own. But you know what this starts with, the passing game? It starts with keeping the defense honest. When you get Krupp getting to the outside, that doesn't allow the defensive backs to collapse on the box. Excellent job by the Sailors so far here on this drive.
Ball's on the left hash. Second down, about 7 to go for the first. Cobb from the gun. He's got Krupp behind him. 2 receivers to the right. Handoff to Krupp over the left side. He's got the first. He scampers down, and he's inside the 10, down to the 6.
Boy, did you see when he started to get the wheels going? Woo. And he got to the outside? He can move. Excellent job by number 20, Krupp. And you could see this Sailors offensive unit is starting to develop a little confidence.
So first and goal for your Steamboat Sailors. They're down 14-0 as we're just underway. Second quarter action, 10:31 left in this first half. Sailors sending 2 receivers off to the right, 1 receiver to the left. The ball is on the left hash, and we've got a timeout. Aspen didn't like what they saw.
Like that alignment. make them burn a timeout.
I'd like to thank our friends at Mountain Eye Works, helping you and the refs see better. Obviously, there's no Mountain Eye Works location here in Aspen, but there's certainly one in Steamboat and one in Craig, serving the Yampa Valley. That's Mountain Eye Works.
Dr. Musgrove, she's the best.
She is the best. I don't know about her husband, Clint, but we love Erica.
He's a shady character. Terrible fantasy football player.
He didn't even want to come back this year. Boy, after that draft he had last year.
Oh, terrible.
Yeah. Oh, well. I'd like to thank Steamboat Roofing for all your roofing needs. Go to steamboatroofing.com, helping the Sailors raise the roof after every victory, and our friends at Switchback Sports.
This has been a nice drive by the Sailors offense. Nice mix of pass and run plays. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So Cobb from the gun. He's got Krupp behind him. 3 receivers in tight to the right, 1 off to the left. Ball's on that left hash. Hand off to Krupp. He cuts it inside. He squirts through. He's got the touchdown. Thomas Krupp.
Thomas
6-yard
Krupp
run.
following some outstanding blocking by the offensive line. Outstanding job by all the players on the field for the Sailors. And we got our first Sailors score with 10:26 to go in the second. Great job by the offensive line. And I'm telling you, number 15, Tanner Cobb, the sophomore quarterback who stepped in after the brutal injury to Jesse Hamrick. You know, you can't replace Jesse Hamrick, but I'll tell you what, number 15 is doing his best.
All right, so no Charlie. So we got Blue Willis kicking the extra point here. Here comes the snap, the kick, the hold, and it's good. Nice job by Blue.
Through, yeah. Something you haven't heard anything.
Well, they've got a soccer game tomorrow. They had a big weekend last weekend where he played in the football game and then went, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know exactly what.
Because he's on the field.
You see him?
Yeah, number 10's over there. Charlie's here. I think he's going to be kicking off. I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to make, hey, it worked. Blue Willis got it. But we do have one of the Sailors down right now at the line of scrimmage. I can't quite see the number, but as soon as we have some information, we'll pass it on to all you folks I know listening at home. He's getting up. Yes, it's number 5, Finn Hartzell.
We need him.
He's getting off a little gingerly, but he looks like he's going to be okay. He's walking off under his own power. Yeah, we can't afford to lose a player of Finn's caliber. So, thankfully, number 5 is getting off the field. He looks like he's going to be okay.
Looks like it may be an ankle, lower leg injury. So 14-7 the score, 10:26 left in this second quarter. Let's see if the Sailors can't pin the Skiers back deep. Start winning the field position. In the first quarter, it was all Aspen with the field position. Obviously, Sailors getting this touchdown here to get on the board. Let's see if we can't pin them deep here.
Nothing will pump a defense up like seeing their offense start to perform like that. That offense was clicking on all cylinders.
Big shout out to Switchback Sports. Switchback Sports for all your skiing and biking needs. Proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor Sports. Easy to find in the Into the West building at the corner of 3rd and Lincoln in downtown Steamboat Springs. Go see Jay and the gang. The Sailors do that quick break. Fake the squib kick. Now they spread it out in a traditional kickoff formation. Charlie's going to squib it right up the middle. That one's fielded nicely right up the gut. Sailors.
Oh, that was a collision out there. Number 35 for the Sailors. He really.
Waylon Lott.
Yeah, Waylon Lott is really having a heck of a game. Is Charlie kicks left-footed? He did that time.
Maybe for the squibbers? I don't know.
I mean, he definitely. I wonder if that's,
or maybe remember he had a thigh hamstring strain of some sort
we need
earlier
to get
in the
some
soccer
info on this because Charlie's a fantastic offensive weapon.
So we've got 4 receivers, empty backfield, 4 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left.
one of my favorite defensive players, number 52, Lloyd Warren, was coming in from the nose tackle position. And if that was not a call to timeout by the Skiers, 52, Lloyd would have been in there, and he would have definitely disrupted the play or gotten the sack. And I think that's why. I think they saw us, the Aspen Skiers coaching staff saw something amiss because they called a quick timeout.
Well, it was interesting. I mean, they completely empty backfield. They had 5 receivers out. They had 4 to the right. How many guys can you send out?
Maybe somebody had a missed assignment.
I think that was it. They were going to get called for an illegal formation.
If you got 6, counting the quarterback, you still got 5 men on the line.
Yeah. You hear that, Mike?
Aspen cheerleaders, they know what they're about. They got a nice little skit going on here.
The jump, shake your booty.
Jump, shake your booty. That works for me.
So we got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 man in the backfield.
And that's a dangerous one.
And fumble, ball down on the turf, picked up and handed off quickly. Micah's got the edge. Look out!
Oh man, on a broken play, a fumble, and he got to the outside. They barely got the snap to him, and Brady Grove has to come from across the field to make. Grove's having a heck of a game, but Brady had to come across to make the tackle, but not after a big pickup of yardage and a first down for the Skiers, setting up on about the 43-yard line of the Sailors.
So 1st and 10 for the Skiers, 10:13 left in this first half, 14-7 the score. Aspen on top, 2 receivers off to the right, 1 in tight to the left. Low snap again, ball's down, looking, picks it up, is Benson rolling right. Oh, he gets hit hard, and he's going to be sacked for a big loss.
Big loss. Number 16, Grayson Buccino, coming up from the defensive back position, wrapped him up and threw him down. A huge sack for a giant loss against the Skiers.
It's going to bring up a 2nd down and about 24 for the first.
That was a huge sack, but it started with the bad snap.
Yeah.
Bad snap, and the quarterback was running for his life.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left.
They got to watch number 0, Micah, in the backfield.
Back to pass.
Flaring out.
Throws it long, and that one's in traffic. Buccino!
Oh! Grayson Buccino follows up an amazing sack with an interception. My goodness. The Buccino clan, if you're listening, your boy stepped up and rung the bell. Outstanding job. I mean, he had the sack and followed it. That was a beautiful interception coming down.
He is not a tall kid.
Oh, he came down with it, too, and held on. That was fantastic defense, led by number 16, Buccino.
1 receiver, that's Jordan, way wide to the left. We've got trips in tight here to the right. Ball is on the right hash. Cobb hands it off over the right side, and a nice job by Krupp to pick up positive yards.
Yeah, keeping him honest. Picked up about 3 yards coming up off the tackle, the left side, left tackle. Excellent job by number 20, Krupp. Just, you could see the coaches are setting something up when they run with plays like that. Keeping the defense honest.
2nd down and about 7 to go for the first. Ball's marked down at about the 37-yard line of Steamboat. Sailors moving left to right on the radio dial in all white. Cobb's got trips off to his left. 1 receiver in tight here to the right. Low snap. Cobb picks that one up. He's got a man. That one's picked off. And so Aspen still has the ball and pushed down.
The tip up and a change of fortune there. And I got to say, I don't like it when you're throwing across that much green. Cobb was over towards the near side of the field and throwing across that way. That's just obviously a dangerous play.
Carter Kuhlman got the interception there. He made a nice play. He actually put the ball in, popped the ball in the air, and then stayed with it and came down with it.
tough break for the Sailors, who are starting to build a little momentum.
1st and 10, great field position here for the Skiers with 3 receivers. Off to the left, 1 to the right. And an inside handoff to Micah, and shot in there for the tackle.
Yeah, there was no escaping that. Shot stood him up and threw him down. Excellent job defensively by number 82, Ryan Schott, whose number we've called on both sides of the ball tonight.
So that's a 3.5-yard loss. It'll be 2nd down and about 13 to go for the first. We're down to 8:15 left in this first half. Ball's marked down at the 29-yard line of Steamboat. Aspen breaks the huddle, comes to the line. Micah, he's dangerous, the lone running back. In the gun is Benson. Benson is going to, little inside handoff. He's got it. Positive yards, and a nice tackle there by Jordan to save the first down. 10-yard pickup on the play.
Yeah, number 21, Luke Jordan, really, he saved a touchdown in my estimation, because the ball carrier had some green in front of him, and number 21, Jordan, came across and made a huge open field tackle.
3rd down, 5 to go for the first. Ball's at the 20. 1 receiver wide to the right, that's Thurber. 1 wide to the left. 2 men in the backfield. Under center, ball's down. Who's got it?
I think the Sailors.
No, ball's still down.
Out.
Squirts out. But we're going to bring up a 4th down.
I know, but that ball squirted loose from one of the Sailors right around the center. The ball was spinning around, got kicked. One of the Sailors missed the opportunity to fall on it, and the Aspen skier picked it up. I believe it was number 65 for the Skiers coming up with the ball. Going to bring up 4th and about 2.
Yep, they're going to go for it
big
here.
Big 4th down play here.
Let's see what they do. Sailors' defense is certainly tightened up here. 4th down and about 2. 2 receivers to the right. 1 man in the backfield. And a quick flare out. Ball's down. That should be an incomplete pass.
That is incomplete.
That should be an incomplete pass. It didn't look like he threw that back.
What?
So they're saying it was a lateral, but
no, it was not a lateral. It was a forward pass.
They got away with it. Coach is asking. Breaking the huddle here. It's going to bring up 2 receivers off to the right. Ball is close to that right hash mark. Back to pass, throwing it to the back of the end zone. Looking for the big guy. That one falls incomplete.
Now our coaches up here reviewed that last play, and they think he skipped the ball on purpose. That it wasn't a forward pass, and they think that it was a design play the way he threw that.
Weird.
Yeah.
With a football?
I've never seen that. I've never seen a skip pass.
I get a bounce pass in basketball, but that ball is an orb. It is round.
They watched the replay up here, and that was their call on the play.
2nd down, 10 to go. Ball is at the 10-yard line, so they got to get a touchdown here. Inside handoff there. That's Micah. Look out, he's dangerous. Weaving his way down to the 5 over the right side of the line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. Ball down at the 4-yard line. We're at 6:26 left in this. Okay, they marked it down to the 5.
Marked down at the 5. It's been a little bit, maybe a little harder to see than we thought up here. Dr. Musgrove, help us.
They need it. They know we need their help. There's 2 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. Ball's on this right hash mark. Man in motion. That's Thurber. There's the handoff to Thurber. Jet sweep over the right side. He's got the corner, and he's in the end zone.
A nice hit on the Sailors, by the Sailors, but a little too late.
So with 5:55 left in this first half, the Aspen Skiers make it a 20-7 game. But don't go anywhere here, kids. The Sailors got a lot of football left. Sailors were moving the ball nicely. And if your car is having a hard time moving, head over to Doc's Auto Clinic. See Jason at the game. Doc's Auto for all your automotive repair needs on Copper Ridge Drive. Boom, big kick. That one is up. That's good. That makes it 21-7. A big shout out to Jack Deemer. He is gang over at Steamboat Motors. I don't know if you notice this jacket that I'm wearing, but when I bought my car, I got a Steamboat Motors parka, and this is the warmest jacket I have ever owned.
Was that like one of the salesmen and he forgot it in the car?
No. Ralph, actually, I bought several vehicles from him. And I was like, I wear it every morning for walking the dog because it's always cold in the morning here in Steamboat.
This time of year, it sure is. That was a tough break. They just, again, when you're asking your defense to try to hold when they're almost in the red zone repeatedly off, your opponent's offense is just tough assignments. The Sailors have just, when they're stringing things together offensively, tough turnover, but they'll bounce back. They're playing good.
Yeah, you could feel the momentum. It was totally changing in the Sailors' way, and that ball is going to be kicked again out of bounds. They don't want to give it to Krupp. They have seen the film, people.
Yeah, they're okay with setting up at the 35.
Yep.
Just kick it out of bounds and set it up to the 35.
And obviously this kicker has a leg, but
I'm predicting Krupp's going to break one. He's going to get to the outside and he's going to break one. Maybe not a kickoff, not when they're going out of bounds, but I think the kid's got the ability to get to the outside and break one open.
Wind is starting to pick up here on top of the press box in beautiful Aspen, Colorado.
I gotta say, Jack's smarter than me. Jack wore three garments, and I was like, "Come on, dude, we're not going skiing. It's not going to be that cold." He's right. I'm going to have to negotiate a hoodie.
3 receivers off to the left, 1 to the right. From the gun is Cobb. Cobb's got Krupp behind him. He's going to fake the pitch, throw it out wide to the left. That one's caught over that left side. I think that's Gotro with the catch.
Yeah, outstanding job getting the ball out there in the hands of number 28.
I believe
that is
Gotro.
Gotro.
I think he changed his jersey. He's normally number 69.
Well, he was laid up the first few games of the season with an injury. It's nice to see them getting the ball in his hands, and his first offensive carry was a reception for a pickup of 6.
2 receivers off to the left, 1 to the right. Krupp, and we've got looks like a false start.
It's a false start against Steamboat.
So that catch will come back. 5:32 left in this first half. So, Mike, are you going to be at the diner tomorrow morning? We're going to see you?
No, I'm spending the night in Carbondale.
Yeah, I'll
be at the diner Sunday morning.
You're going to be in a cabin down by the river?
I am. We got a cabin over in Carbondale. Tomorrow we're taking a long way home. A little mountain biking in Meeker.
Perfect.
Going to go to church in Craig tomorrow night.
They've got some great new trails in Meeker.
They do.
2 receivers to the right. We got Trips to the right, 2 to the left, empty backfield. Quick pass by Cobb. He finds his man, gets Gotro. Gotro does pick up the positive yards, but he gets knocked way back.
Sure, if they spot it where he caught it, and they're going a little short, I think he caught it. Frankly, I think he caught it at like the 42-yard line. They're spotting it at the 40.
That is Corn Dog over there working that far sideline. Daniel Liefeld, who used to work at KBCR many, many moons ago from Nebraska, is a high school referee.
Corn Dog.
Oh, yeah.
So we got to bring up 3rd and about 5.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And
that's going to give the Sailors a first down, because that's definitely encroachment by Aspen. They sound like 3 guys across.
The big referee in the middle doesn't look like he wants to move. He's facing the right direction.
That's going to give the Sailors.
It's going to be real close.
That's not a first down. That is a first down.
They're looking at it. They're saying inches. First down.
First down.
All right.
Are you feeling a little confusion with the refereeing crew. I'm not starting.
Let's not even
I'm
talk
not
about
going
it.
there.
I am pleading the fifth, Mike. You understand, we do not want to be...
Come on.
So it's 1st and 10. Clock ticking here, just under 5 minutes. 3 receivers in tight to the left. 1 receiver wide to the right. Ball's on that left hash. Fakes the handoff to Krupp. Rolls to his right. Throws that ball. Had a man open. But we had men in the backfield. Is that a flag, though?
I think that was. I think that was roughing the passer.
Let's see.
And that's too bad because we had number 28, Gotro, coming down the sideline. He had his man beat, and that was a touchdown. Let's see what they call on this one.
So there is a flag on the play, and the referee is going to call.
It is. Yeah, roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. So the Sailors are going to get another first down, and they're going to move in to Aspen territory, getting some great real estate here. And when you're looking at real estate, give the Paoli Group at the Group Realty a call at thepaoligroup.com.
I'll tell you, with 4:46 to go in this first half, this is what the Sailors need. A drive to get some more points on the board.
2 receivers to the right, 3 to the right, excuse me. Uh-oh, ball down.
Why?
Why did they blow the whistle? So a quick whistle on the play. I don't understand what the call is here.
False start before the play.
Okay. So the Sailors actually kind of got lucky on that one. Because the ball got dropped.
But Krupp got it and was getting to the outside when they blew the whistle.
Yeah, so false start there. That's going to bring up a 1st and 15, moving him back to the 45-yard line. We've got 1 receiver in tight there to the left, 3 to the right here. And Cobb from the gun, back to pass, looking, throws that one. Oh, looking for Grove, and Grove got a hand on it, and he gets drilled.
He just barely got a hand. Oh, and that's going to be a penalty, I think, against the Sailors. But it was like they were standing on him, not letting him get up. That one's very debatable.
It was certainly, if it goes against the Sailors, it's a retaliation. But he definitely spent a little extra time.
They're calling that against the Sailors.
So 4:30, clock stopped here with the penalty. Sailors down 21-7. Ball's going to move back 15 yards on the personal foul to Brady Grove. That's going to bring the ball back.
But I mean, you get drilled and then you stand over the guy. Glowing, what do you expect Grove to do? I'm not blaming him in this situation.
Wow. That
hurts. That's a tough one. That really is.
It's going to be a 3rd down or 2nd down and 25.
30 yards.
30 yards, yeah. So we've got 1 receiver wide here to the right. And some confusion here by the Sailors. And it looked like they may have been short a man. Grove he grabbed the back of his leg, and I don't know if anyone went in for him.
That wasn't a personal foul. I mean, come on. The guy drills him. He's standing over top of him, and Grove shoves his legs away. Please.
Big shout out.
However, it was, because that's what the ref called, and that's what they marked off. So it was.
Big shout out to Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig, member FDIC. Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend for all your building materials. Go see Cody and the gang at Alpine Lumber.
And I'm right here and up here. They got to talk, particularly on the offensive side of the ball. They got to talk to them about penalties.
Yeah.
Because they're killing themselves.
Yeah.
They're killing themselves with penalties. They're putting a drive together, and now they're 2nd down and 30 because of penalties, false start.
So Sailors need this first down more than anything. What do you do in this situation?
what I'm thinking? I'm thinking get the ball in number 82, the tight end, Ryan Schott's hands. Because even if he doesn't manage to pick up the first down, he'll still pin him deep in their own territory. And with 2:57 to go, we need to give, if we don't capitalize, we need to give the defense every opportunity to prevent another Skier score. 21-7, the way the Sailors are playing, is still a football game. 28-7 could be a problem.
Right.
So I'm looking to put the ball in Schott's hands.
So the Sailors have it. 4th down, 11 to go. Ball at the 26, 24-yard line. From the gun is Cobb. He's got 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Krupp in the backfield. Back to pass. Cobb looking. Screen set up to Krupp. Krupp's got the 20. He's wrapped up at about the 19-yard line.
And you know what? What I don't like to see, because all the focus shifted to the pass after that, but number 15, Tanner Cobb, got crushed in the backfield after he waited. He did exactly what you want your quarterback to do. Wait till the last possible second to allow the screen to develop. But was that a little rough in the passer? I don't know, man. He got rid of it, and he just got popped.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Ball's on this right hash. Quarterback keep, look out. Here comes Benson. Benson stutter stepping, picks up positive yards, spins to the outside, and he gets out of bounds. And we've got a flags on the play, and that's not a good spot necessarily, unless he was taunting on the way by.
I wouldn't even know what that was. Maybe a face mask to spin him around? What was it?
It's probably they were on the we had sideline encroachment there. So we had either coaches or players.
I got you. A little too close. Gotcha.
All right, so 1st down and 10. Ball marked down at the 41. Quick pass, and that one's caught. And
3 missed tackles. Again, like I said, 3, you saw it right there in front of us. 3 missed tackles by the Sailors, and I know it's a tough job to bring down the ball carrier, but you have got to wrap him up. That would have been a pickup of about 5. Instead, it's a pickup of 20 or 15.
Henry Hurd with the catch. He's that big 6'4" receiver. And it's 1st and 10. Ball down to the 35-yard line. That's a handoff to Micah. Micah's dangerous. He cuts over to the right, now to the left. Uh-oh, he's got the edge. He's going to take this one down, and the Sailors can't make the tackle.
And in 50 seconds, the momentum of this game dramatically has shifted. Literally in 50 seconds. And it started with down here with the 3rd and 30. Almost an undoable play to find yourself out
of. Sailors down 27-7 with 2:07 left in this first half.
And it's just such a tough break for this team because they're showing flashes of brilliance out there.
Yep. Here comes the snap, the hold, the kick. It's up. It is good.
And when we come out, they come out of the locker room at the half. Aspen starts with the ball. So this is a tough assignment, and you can just see the momentum with the crowd. Heck, the cheerleaders, everything. It's just building momentum for the Skiers. Not giving up yet, though.
No. Let's see if the Sailors can get a quick momentum shift here to go into the locker room. Let's get a score, put some points on the board. Positive things can happen. You never know.
You know, that punt that bounced off the Aspen Skier blocker and the Sailors recovered, it seems like ages ago now, doesn't it? I mean, it's just...
Unfortunately, that was the opportunity that the Sailors needed to capitalize on, and they just couldn't.
you're on the road, you have to capitalize on everything. And I feel for this team. The other day I was driving, I was heading over towards Spring Creek, and it was like one of the days early in this week where it was rainy, drizzly, cold, and it was like 6 in the evening, and I drove by, and these guys and the coaches too. They were all out there on the field. They were all out there still playing, practicing, And it's like you don't see that part, the sacrifice these guys put out.
I don't know why, but Aspen must have gotten some sort of personal foul because they are kicking off from their own 25-yard line. So Krupp may have an opportunity here. Let's see where this kick goes. And it's going to be a line drive kick. And we've got offsides on the play.
If that's offsides on the kick, they're going to be kicking from their own end zone.
So they were still, Girardi doing a good job of kicking the ball away from Krupp. He had a hard time fielding that one. So
they're saying, how is that against Steamboat?
Did they line up? I don't know what I think they're calling the Sailors offsides because maybe they moved.
What do you mean moved?
Before the kick was kicked?
What? I'm puzzled up here. I wish I could tell our listeners at home. I have no idea.
I think it was a 5-yard offsides of some sort. Here's a squib kick, and that one is going to go. And a nice play by Gautreaux to just catch that ball and sit down. It looked like he got it to sit up right on the sideline, so it was a dangerous kick. But the Sailors
but I think probably would have headed out of bounds. Then what would it have been? If it goes out of bounds at the 35,
it would have been. So if it had, but
2 minutes to go in the first half. Sailors need some kind of football miracle to claw themselves back into it.
28-7.
Seeing crazier, right?
28-7 the score. 3 receivers off to the left. Ball's here on the right hash mark. 1 receiver in tight to the right. Quick flare out pass to Krupp. Krupp can't hold on.
Catching it over his back shoulder. When he's flaring out to the right, the ball has got to be led to his lead hand, his left hand. When he's catching it off his back, his right hand, going off to the left, he's going to do exactly what it did there. Spin him around and make him drop. And in high school football, you can't get up and run.
That's a loss of 5 there on the play. And yeah, I think, you've got a quarterback who's a sophomore, first start, got thrown into the action last week, and, he's throwing the ball a little sooner than he should.
He's doing remarkably well is what he's doing out there. Considering, especially where the field position they've been starting with, some of the penalties, that's not had anything to do. I think number 15, Tanner Cobb, is doing a remarkable job.
And he's getting pressure. There's a lot of pressure here. Not just mental pressure, but this defensive line is doing a good job here for the Skiers.
Very athletic defensive line coming at him. And I'm watching almost every time he gets the pass off, he's taking a hit too. My hat's off to number 15, Tanner Cobb, and the job he's doing out there.
I'd like to thank Steamboat Ace Hardware, West Steamboat, just off of Highway 40. All right, second down and about 16 for the first. Sailors backed up to the 26-yard line, their own 26. Cobb, the quarterback, he's got Krupp behind him. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Ball between the hashes here. Here comes the snap, and there's a handoff to Krupp, and he is met by a rat pack of Skiers.
They were in the backfield with him as soon as he got the ball. Why does okay, they stopped the clock, and I'm not sure why. Timeout for Aspen, okay.
Yeah.
Aspen smelling blood in the water right now because it's 3rd and
they're a snake-bit 0-3 team right now. They are taking no chances. You know, this Aspen Skiers team is like, they know right now that if the Sailors, this coaching staff will make some adjustments.
Sure, yeah.
Anything can happen.
Sure, I agree.
You know, a 21-point lead is nothing.
Yeah, you're not playing to make friends out there. Now, again, the Sailors, not to belabor the point, but it's 3rd and 23, and the offense is showing no signs right now of really getting any cohesiveness. What the Sailors want to do is avoid any big mistakes here and give Aspen another score with 1:41 to go in the first half. Does this seem like the longest first half of football we've called in a while?
It does. It does, because last week everybody ran the football.
An hour and 15 minutes.
So it's 3rd and 23 now for the first. Cobb's got 3 receivers to his right, 1 to the left. And low snap, back to pass, steps up, and he is rushed, and that ball is thrown, and wow. 35 makes the catch. That's Waylon Lott.
And Lott, I don't think, was even part of the play.
No.
He turned around on the block, and the ball was coming.
Yeah, so Sailors going to have to punt it. Luke Jordan, the punter.
And they got to run the clock down as low as they can right now.
Yeah. Let that thing run. So 28-7 the score. Jordan, nice kick, big, high punt. That's going to put the returner back, and a great
nice
play.
job.
Number 20. Oh, Krupp with an incredible play. I didn't expect to see Krupp on the. He jetted.
Oh my gosh! Talk about an open field tackle, deep, but there's a flag apparently.
Where?
The referee back here, deep in the Sailor territory, calling holding against Aspen. And I think that's just going to tack on to the return with 55 seconds left. I'll tell you, that was a fantastic punt. But the downfield coverage by number 20, Thomas Krupp, making an open field shoestring tackle.
Yeah, it pushed Thurber back. Thurber made a great catch and started to turn upfield. And as he was circling literally by his ankle, Krupp dives, and he's not a big kid.
We saw Krupp's speed there, too. He closed. Boy, there ain't no quitting that kid, is there? Number 20, Thomas Krupp, a fantastic play.
So the holding call is going to push him back another 10 yards. That is a huge break here with 55 seconds
left. It really is, because I know the score is 28-7, but the way the Sailor team is, the defense has been asked to be stalwarts. And I know when you get 28 put on you, you think maybe they're not doing their job, but the defense has been playing great. So they come and make some adjustments in the locker room. They come out and they can make this couple quick scores. The Sailors can be right back in this game.
Let's get a turnover right here. Benson, the quarterback. He's got Micah to his
That's
left.
all I'm doing. If you're Aspen, I'm just
empty. We got 4 receivers off to the left. Quick throw out, and that one's caught by Thurber. Thurber takes it over the left side, and we've got penalty flags.
Holding. If that's not a holding call on Bacino, they were holding him from behind. That's definitely got to be a holding call against the Skiers. They were holding Bacino from behind.
Skiers think they have the first down. The chains have moved, but that may be premature. Let's see what the call is here. Now, if it's a hold, it needs to go from the spot of the foul, which was where, yeah, he's got to move up to where that referee is. Sorry, guys. So the chain gang
having a little, but yeah, it was holding against the skiers. I mean, they had Buccino, the blocker had Buccino wrapped around the waist and was tackling him from behind. So clearly it was a holding penalty.
So these guys have got to be realigned. The linesmen are completely off because it's not 1st and 10. It's not 1st and 10 right now. It's 1st down, but it's... The chain gang is completely goofed up right now. So the chain gang, they're supposed to, and mind you, they're all volunteers.
Sure, no, I get it.
So the chain gang is supposed to remain, not move, until the refs have made the call. So it's 1st and 12. They've made the adjustment. You got 4 receivers off to the right now. Rolling to his right is Benson. Benson throws that ball up. He's got a man. That one's caught. But the clock is going to, the clock's going to stop because of the 1st down.
He had a man wide open. Yeah. We were lucky the pass was falling short because the Sailor defender slipped and went down, allowed the receiver to get behind him, and as a result, a big pickup of yardage and a 1st down for the skiers.
So 38 seconds and counting. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Back to pass is Benson. Benson's going to run. No, now he throws it down that right flank, and that one's nearly picked off as Jordan came across and nearly had that.
Oh, I thought he had the interception. Would have been huge to stop this drive.
Plus, they were spread out. He had a ton of green. If he comes down with that,
he might be able to change things in a hurry.
Yeah. So,
I don't know.
But we are seeing Benson has a gun. I mean, he really can throw the ball.
Especially when he's running. He's got that head of steam, the momentum going. Yeah. Like he uses his speed running to help project the ball down the field.
So 28-7 the score. 27 seconds left in this 1st half. Ball 2nd down, 10 to go. Ball at the 46-yard line of Steamboat. Aspen in black. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Ball's on the right hash. 1 man in the backfield. Man in motion is Thurber coming right to left. Back to pass. Quick flare out to Thurber. Thurber's got blockers and a nice open field tackle. Number 24.
24 for the Sailors coming up huge there.
Weston Worley.
Yeah, boy, he made a hit too. Nice job by number 24, Worley.
That keeps the clock ticking. We're down to 5 seconds. They're going to...
that was...
So they down the ball here.
I'm afraid that might have been encroachment by the Sailors, but let's see what they call.
So they down the ball, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and 5. Not that it really matters.
With 5 seconds.
With 5 seconds left, 28-7 the score.
I'm saying where the Sailors really realistically want to stay in this game, and I think they are, folks. I'm telling you, they're not playing bad football. They had a couple mistakes, the miscues, a couple penalties. They can adjust to that in the locker room. These teams are evenly matched. I know the score is lopsided right now, but if the Sailors want to stay in, they have got to make this 5 seconds work.
2 receivers to the left in tight. Ball on the left hash. 1 receiver off to the right. Thurber, he comes in motion. And we've got a penalty on the play, delay of game.
Oof. I might not make it back for my Sunday shift at this rate.
Yeah.
We still got a half of football to go.
It's a long one. It's a marathon. So 5 seconds left here. Ball moves back 5 yards. It's now at the 45-yard line.
I'll tell you, this Sailors team now, they're playing down 28-7. They're playing their hearts out. Folks, you got to embrace this because these kids are leaving nothing on the field. are leaving everything on the field.
Back to pass. Benson throws it over the middle. That one's incomplete, and the clock stops. Should stop, but it doesn't.
Again, the Sailors just left everything out there, and the end of the first half prevented another skier score, keeping their team in the game. Great job on the defense. The defensive unit really stepped up that time.
They certainly did. So after one half of play, your Sailors down 28-7. Let's see what this coaching staff can do. We'll be back with second half action on your Steamboat Sailors Sports Connection. We're streaming and the audio and video at Steamboat Radio, at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. Of course, we're online at steamboatradio.com. And of course, you can listen to us here in the Yampa Valley at 97.7 and 105.7 on the FM dial. We are KTYV, your Steamboat Springs Sailors Sports Connection.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
the Steamboat Roofing Company,
I Furnish,
Mountain West Insurance,
Switchback Sports,
Mountain Eye Works,
Doc's Auto Clinic, Johnny B. Good's Diner,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Bustle's Auto Salon,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth.
How do you do that?
In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
Hey, I'm Brian Ripley.
And I'm Justin Reed.
We are with the Paoli Group, supported by the Group Real Estate.
We are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
As a high school coach and a member of the Paoli Group, our team is dedicated to serving the community and finding ways to give back.
Just like a Steamboat Sailor, we value teamwork, integrity, and character.
For all your real estate needs, find us at thepaoligroup.com. Let's go, Sailors.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Alpine Lumber is proud to support Steamboat Springs High School athletics on KTYV Sports on FM. We believe the competitive nature of high school sports builds character and is a good indicator of success in future life for those who participate. At employee-owned Alpine Lumber, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School sports. Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend, easy to find behind Walgreens on the other side of the tracks.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Lloyd Warren. I'm number 52. I play center and defensive tackle. I've been playing football for 5 years. My team goal is to have a winning season. My personal goal is to have at least 5 tackles for a loss. Other sports and activities, I play lacrosse and ski. My favorite subject in school is math because I just think it makes sense. What I did this summer, I went to some football camps and worked plans after I graduate. If I can't play football somewhere, just go to CU and get an engineering degree. My favorite TV show is Breaking Bad. I'm Lloyd Ward, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Springs Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hey, I'm Brian Ripley.
And I'm Justin Reed.
We are with the Paoli Group, supported by the Group Real Estate.
We are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
As a high school coach and a member of the Paoli Group, our team is dedicated to serving the community and finding ways to give back.
Just like a Steamboat sailor, we value teamwork, integrity, and character.
For all your real estate needs, find us at thepaoligroup.com. Let's go, Sailors.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank, and I want you to know how proud we are to sponsor this Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on the FM. Steamboat Sailor fans are the best, and we support our sailors on the turf, the court, the pitch, and even the track. If you can't be there to cheer our sailors on in person, Yampa Valley Bank is thrilled to provide this broadcast just for you. Go Steamboat! Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, Sailor fans. At Johnny B. Good's Diner, we have been serving the Yampa Valley for over 30 years. Breakfast is served all day, along with lunch, dinner, and desserts. This fall, stop in for the best meal deals in town. Our burger of the day runs Monday through Friday for $9.99. Also, our happy hour from 3 to 5 p.m. We have half-price appetizer baskets, 2-for-1 milkshakes, and $2 off slices of pie. Every weekend, enjoy $4.99 Bloody Marys and mimosas with the purchase of a meal. Johnny B. Good's Diner, 738 Lincoln, downtown Steamboat Springs.
Steamboat Motors is making it easier to get both on and off the road this road trip season. Come check out the brand new 23 Mach-E Mustangs and feel the power and surge of energy of an electric vehicle. If you want to be green on the ranch, then come test drive the Ford Lightning F-150 Electric. Or maybe you want to get off the road in a new or used Jeep or a stylish Ford Bronco. Steamboat Motors, a consistent J.D. Power Award winner, West Steamboat on Highway 40 and online at steamboatmotors.com.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Oh, I'm Tanner Cobb. I'm number 15 and I'm a quarterback. I played tackle football since I was 6 years old. Team goal we have is to leave a legacy, and some personal goals is to throw over 1,000 yards this year. I play baseball and I like to fish and hunt. My favorite subject in school is probably Spanish because, I like to learn other languages and it interests me. This summer I was mainly busy with baseball. Plans after I graduate, I plan to go to University of Georgia, pursue a business major. My favorite movie is probably American Sniper. I just like it. I'm Tanner Cobb and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Springs sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank, and I want you to know how proud we are to sponsor this Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on the FM. Steamboat Sailor fans are the best, and we support our sailors on the turf, the court, the pitch, and even the track. If you can't be there to cheer our sailors on in person, Yampa Valley Bank is thrilled to provide this broadcast just for you. Go Steamboat! Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Alpine Lumber is proud to support Steamboat Springs High School athletics on KTYV Sports on FM. We believe the competitive nature of high school sports builds character and is a good indicator of success in future life for those who participate. At employee-owned Alpine Lumber, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School sports. Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend, easy to find behind Walgreens on the other side of the tracks.
Hey, it's Jay with Switchback Sports, a proud supporter of Steamboat Sailors Athletics. Our new store is now open, so visit us at 402 Lincoln at the Into the West building in downtown Steamboat. Come check out our largest boot selection ever and experience our extraordinary customer service. We can't wait to see you at our new store at 402 Lincoln Avenue, the Into the West building in downtown Steamboat. Switchback Sports, we bring the mountain to you, and we're proud to support Steamboat Sailors Athletics.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
from Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we've gone green with Enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Luke Jordan. I'm number 21. I play wide receiver and safety. I've been playing football for 5 years now. Our team goal is to leave a legacy, and my personal goal is to have at least one touchdown and one pick this season. And I also play basketball, and my favorite subject in school is geography because I find it really cool, like traveling the world and stuff. And this summer I went down to Florida to revisit my family, and after I graduate I want to go to college and hopefully play some college football too. And my favorite movie is Ratatouille because a rat cooking food is really cool. I am Luke Jordan and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
the Steamboat Roofing Company,
I Furnish,
Mountain West Insurance,
Switchback Sports,
Mountain Eye Works,
Doc's Auto Clinic, Johnny B. Good's Diner,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Russell's Auto Salon,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors Football.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank, and I want you to know how proud we are to sponsor this Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on the FM. Steamboat Sailor fans are the best, and we support our sailors on the turf, the court, the pitch, and even the track. If you can't be there to cheer our sailors on in person, Yampa Valley Bank is thrilled to provide this broadcast just for you. Go Steamboat, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Alpine Lumber is proud to support Steamboat Springs High School athletics on KTYB Sports on FM. We believe the competitive nature of high school sports builds character and is a good indicator of success in future life for those who participate. At employee-owned Alpine Lumber, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School sports. Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend, easy to find behind Walgreens on the other side of the tracks.
Hey, it's Jay with Switchback Sports, a proud supporter of Steamboat Sailors Athletics. Our new store is now open, so visit us at 402 Lincoln at the Into the West building in downtown Steamboat. Come check out our largest boot selection ever and experience our extraordinary customer service. We can't wait to see you at our new store at 402 Lincoln Avenue, the Into the West building in downtown Steamboat. Switchback Sports, we bring the mountain to you, and we're proud to support Steamboat Sailors Athletics.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil.
From Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Luke Jordan. I'm number 21. I play wide receiver and safety. I've been playing football for 5 years now. Our team goal is to leave a legacy, and my personal goal is to have at least one touchdown and one pick this season. And I also play basketball, and my favorite subject in school is geography because I find it really cool, like traveling the world and stuff. And this summer I went down to Florida to revisit my family, and after I graduate I want to go to college and hopefully play some college football too. And my favorite movie is Ratatouille because a rat cooking food is really cool. I am Luke Jordan and I'm proud to be a Steamboat.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
the Steamboat Roofing Company,
I Furnish,
Mountain West Insurance,
Switchback Sports,
Mountain Eye Works,
Doc's Auto Clinic, Johnny B. Good's Diner,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Russell's Auto Salon,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors Football.
Welcome back. Getting ready for second half action here in beautiful Aspen, Colorado. 28-7 the score. Sailors in a bit of a hole. Just a little bit of a hole, but I'm feeling optimistic. There was moments of brilliance out there, and if the Sailors can catch a break or two, and they did catch one with that punt.
Tough. You got it when you're on the road and you're playing an evenly matched team. Man to man, these two teams are as evenly matched as I think I've seen Sailors play all season. I know 28-7 score doesn't look like it, but the Sailors had a tough time early on with a couple 3-and-outs, turnovers, bad penalties, and setting themselves up field position. But when they string it together, they're really playing some good football. I know, again, 28-7 doesn't seem like a close game, but it's a lot closer than the score indicates.
Well, Sailors need a quick turnover here. And, you know, something funny off the kickoff. Who knows? Let's see what this coaching staff has in store.
And unfortunately, you know, for a Sailors team that's dealing with several significant injuries, when I was over there,
their entire receiving core that started the season is no longer with them right now.
And even a lot of the players, you know, they got a lot of incredible athletes. Cohen Vanderbosch, Finn Rogers, you know, just to name a couple right off the top of my head. Owen Kirby. you got a lot of really good athletes who haven't touched the field yet this season. And then you lose a Jesse Hamrick in the start of the game 2 weeks ago. And then tonight, I just saw Finn Hartzell, number 5, who's been playing great football. He's on crutches. He's clearly, the way he was going by us, he's clearly done for the evening.
Yeah, definitely done for the evening. I saw
him.
And
it's just another tough break for a Sailor team. You know, I know the old mantra is next man up, and I get it, but you get to a point where it's like there's no more man to step up. You know, there's nobody back there. We're going to be dipping into the freshman class here. You know, and again, like something we didn't find out, but Charlie Reisman, number 10, something's clearly not right there. Charlie didn't do any of the
no punts,
didn't do the extra point, none of the punts, and when he kicked off before, he kicked off left-handed, left-footed. So I don't know what we're seeing here, but
his left foot. So
yeah, no, he says I kick better left-footed. He's right.
Well, so if you're naturally a righty, having played soccer, kicking with your opposite foot, you actually have to think more about the fundamentals, and so a lot of times you're actually kicking the ball better.
Stronger.
Right.
Yeah, right.
So, just getting ready for second half action. Steamboat Sailors are going to be kicking off to the Aspen Skiers. Skiers are in black, moving right to left on your radio dial. Charlie Reisman does have the kickoff duties here as we're just getting underway with third quarter action. So the Skiers look like they are ready for an onside kick, and they've got everybody up at the 50. They literally have, and now they fake it. So now Aspen retreats. They send 2 more guys sort of in that mid-range. Charlie's kicking off again lefty, puts that one to the 20, and that's caught by Thurber. Thurber takes it over the left side. No, I'm sorry, that's Micah, and he's even more dangerous. He gets it up to the 42. Good job there by the Sailors.
Tackle made by number 35.
So, 11:52, just underway here, third quarter action. Sailors down 28-7.
All right, let's see if the Sailors defense can dig down here. That's really what we need. You know, obviously, well, like we talked about.
Sailors are playing with 10 men here. And a handoff up the middle.
Not a bad job when you're down a lineman out there.
Taylor Benson tackled by number 44, Caden Moore, the Sailors.
So a pickup there of about 3 yards on the inside handoff. Second down and about 7. 3 receivers to the right, that ball thrown and picked off. He's going to take it to the house. Brady Grove to the 20. He's at the 10, 5, and he can't get in.
Oh, Brady Grove with just what the doctor ordered. A pick and a return to the 2-yard line. Oh, outstanding way for the Sailors defense to step up in this second half. Just what the team needed. Going to bring the offense on the field at about the 2 or 3 yard line. The 3 yard line of the Aspen Skiers. Excellent job by Grove reading that play, coming down with the pick.
So from the gun, Sailors have 3 receivers in tight to the left. Ball on that left hash, low handoff, and there's in. So just like that, Krupp.
Boy, in 53 seconds, the momentum of this game has changed, and the Sailors find themselves back in a football game. All starting with number 4, Brady Grove, reading the play, jumping the receiver, coming down with the interception and returning it to the 3 yard line, getting the offense on the field to score a quick touchdown. And with 11:07 to go in the third quarter, the Sailors are back in this game.
Lining up for the extra point. Here comes the snap, the hold, and the kick. It's up, and it is good. And number 48 for the Michael Smith is, but I didn't think he was playing.
That's not, I don't believe that's Mike Smith.
So let's see if the coaching staff knows. So I understand we're having some issues with the video, though it looks strong from this angle.
Yeah, we were told the video is frozen, and we don't know if that's the broadcast or if that's the guy working the video.
All my lights are on, and I'm afraid to...
Maybe it's come back on. It could have just froze up.
11:07 left in this third quarter. Just like that, the Sailors cut that lead in half. 2 scores right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, if the defense can step up, because obviously they read that play. They got some coaching tips in the locker room during the half because Brady read that and stepped right in front of it. And like you alluded to at the end of the first half, when I think it was number 21 almost came down with the interception, you were like, nothing but green in front of him. And that's what Brady had. And luckily the quarterback has wheels because, ooh, that ball is loose.
Yes, Sailors got it. Sailors have it. So it was a line drive kick right at one of the hands people, right at the 50. The ball squibbed off of him, came back to the Sailors. Steamboat recovers. Who got it?
Who came down with that ball?
We're not sure up in the booth here.
But I'll tell you, Charlie played his role to perfection. He kicked a line drive off one of the hands, folks, and you don't often see an onside kick work, but it just did tonight for the Sailors.
Momentum.
And they are set up on the 50, and you could see all of a sudden the skiers a little nervous.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. From the gun, Cobbs sends a man out.
We had one of the Sailors' offensive linemen step back a little too quick.
So, false start for the Sailors, so that's going to be a 1st and 15. That was a direct snap to Krupp for the Sailors.
We did. I got some information that the picture's back up and running, and also Danny White once for the Cowboys did that skip pass, and the receiver slapped the ball like it was a dead play and took off running. So yes, that was a legitimate legal play.
Wow.
Early in the first half that I'm still chewing on.
So we've got 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Now we've got a tight end in close as we've got some movement there. And Cobb fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, got a man in his grill, and looking.
I think he came down with it.
Did they?
No, incomplete pass. I think is the ruling in an incomplete.
So Waylon Lott getting some time on offense. Lott hadn't seen much. He'd been strictly a defender and a special player. Played well. He's one of these sophomores.
Like we said, next man up. They got to fill some of these injury holes.
Now I haven't seen Schott out there in a while.
Yeah, number 82.
You called for him, but I haven't seen him. So we've got trips now to the left. Cobb changing the play at the line. 1 man in the backfield. Here comes the snap. Handoff to Krupp. Krupp turns the corner. He's got it. Krupp's got some speed. He takes it down the sideline. He's going to take this one to the cows.
Yeah.
Nobody's catching him. Touchdown, Sailors.
And that's exactly what we called for earlier. Krupp getting to the outside, and all of a sudden, this entire stadium is dead silent. Outstanding blocking. He got some.
10:45 left in this third quarter. We have played a minute 15, and the Steamboat Sailors have put 2 touchdowns on the board.
In the blink of an eye, the Sailors have made this a football game, and the Skiers are rocking on their heels.
Here comes the snap, the hold, and the kick. It's up, and it is good. Love to know who 48 is.
That is awesome, guys. That is awesome.
So 10:45 left in this third quarter. The Sailors were down 3 scores.
You're kidding? We don't care about that anymore, Coach. Let it rip, man. We got a football game here.
Mike,
sorry,
we're on the air.
We are. We're on the air.
You are mic'd up right now, literally and figuratively.
Oh, this is all of a sudden fun because I'm telling you, when we went down at the half, there was some gloating, there was some strutting going on, and we were even like, oh man, if we could just get a break. And it started with Grove. It really did. That
was
pick,
a huge
where
play.
he jumped that play, and then exactly what and not to be Nostradamus here, but I said we just want to see Krupp get to the outside one time and turn them wheels on, and he did, man. When he gets to the outside and he's got a couple lead blockers pinching in the defenders and he can make that turn, he is off and running.
Another onside kick attempt, and the Sailors are going to get called for being offside. So they're watching it. They're sitting on the line here, and they stepped over before Charlie kicked it.
Oh, it was awfully close.
Very, very
awfully close.
So
that you get, the interception by Grove, and then the onside kick that succeeded.
Yeah. And then to score off the play with what was that, a 50-yard run?
Yes, with Krupp getting to the outside, and all of a sudden we got a whole different stadium here, all right? We're still down by a touchdown.
Right.
Okay.
A lot of football to play.
A lot of football to play.
We got a ball game right here. Big shout out to Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig. And right now,
and we just got confirmation that the video is going good. They said it might be a little crooked. So, hey, man your post a little better down there, Deemer. Jeez.
He's
so what that it's... All right, we got a kick.
There's the kick. It goes down middle, ball's down, and it is down at about the 43-yard line. So the kick returner had a hard time fielding that ball, but the Sailors couldn't get down there quick enough. Sailors did that quick break of the Harley Reisman kicked that one. It was a little floater that went over the first alignment of guys at the 50, kind of landed in that no man's land.
It did.
Those can be dangerous.
They sure can. Now we need a defensive stop here, and we got some pumped defensive players out there. Let's see if they can respond.
All right, so men in motion. One man. That's going to be Benson. Benson makes a move, steps out to the outside. He's quick. He picks up 4 yards on the miss. The snap, but this kid's quick.
But again, that comes down. I'm listening to the coaches. They're seeing it just like we are. That was a missed tackle right at the line of scrimmage. They should have wrapped up the quarterback, and we'd be looking at 2nd and 10 instead of 2nd and 4. They got to make those tackles. Hit low and wrap up the ball carrier.
Eye on the thigh. So 10 minutes and counting left in this third quarter. Aspen breaks the huddle quickly. Thurber out wide to the right. Benson the quarterback. Again, they do that switch. One man, Micah in the backfield, looking, rolling to his right, rolling. He's got time to pass. They're giving it to him. Now he's going to go deep. He's looking for a man. He's got it. That one's caught.
Just too much time back there.
Yeah.
He just had too much time. And again, I'll go back to what I've said a few times. Sometimes you got to give your opponent props. And that time, the Aspen Skiers offensive line, they really stepped up. They did what they have to do. Sailors defense has got to dig in here.
Well, looked like the Sailors dropped off pressure a little bit on that play.
Ryan Schott must be injured. We didn't see it.
So a handoff inside. Great play by the Sailors. Ball's down. Sailors have it. So
Sailors recover. Number 79 for the Sailors with the hit and the pickup.
That's Ethan Oates.
Ethan Oates on the hit
play
and the fumble recovery. This Sailors football team is playing inspired ball. Right?
These were the breaks. These were the turnovers that you and I were talking about. And all of a sudden, I don't know if you can see him on the bench, but there's a guy named Momentum. And he is sitting squarely on the Sailor side of the field, and we'll take it. Cobb looking to the sideline for the play. Some confusion over here. Sailors bringing him in tight. We got trips here in tight to the right. One receiver wide to the left. Ball on that right hash. Handoff over the right side. Krupp picks up positive yards.
It's okay.
Little confusion.
You got a little confusion out there. It's good to get that going.
Clock ticking here with 9:12 left. Sailors down by 7. 28-21.
And I'm looking for big number 82, Ryan Schott, and I am not seeing him. And that is another. If Ryan's out with an injury, that is another tough blow for this Sailors team.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Krupp in the backfield. Now it's going to be a direct snap as Krupp goes out right. Krupp's going to keep this one. He gets the direct snap, tackled from behind, picks up positive yards, though, as he gets about 3 or 4 on the carry.
Little trickeration, picking up positive yard. Keep him out of the 3rd and a country mile.
Yep.
Instead, you got 3rd and 3, very manageable.
3rd and 3.
That's a huge 3rd down play, huge, because you're deep in your own territory still, you know. If you get the first down, you keep the momentum going.
3 receivers in tight to the right. We got a bunch there. 1 receiver, Jordan, wide to the left. Krupp in the backfield. Cobb, inside handoff. Krupp can't find a hole and gets brought down at the line of scrimmage, so that's going to bring up a 4th and 3.
It's going to bring up 4th and 3. You definitely want to punt.
The way this defense is playing right now, this is absolutely what you got to do. Now, here's the thing. The ball's here on this right hash mark. Watch for the punter if he did try to go for once earlier. But it was like 4th and 10 and didn't come close. Let's see. Here comes the low snap. Jordan, big booming kick. And that one's going to be fielded. And a nice play. And there's a flag on it.
Oh, block in the back. Block in the back. Another flag comes.
Okay.
That is going to be a block in the back against the Skiers. Well, let's see what the first flag
Well, there was a late hit. And the flag came from way downfield. So let's see what they call here. Sailors felt there like they maintained their composure.
They did. The Sailors look like the football team out there. You know, the Skiers look like they're
panicking.
Yeah, they are. They're panicking.
They had a 28-7
and all
lead.
The momentum in the world. Their fans were going crazy.
So we'll take this opportunity to thank our friends at Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, and the homeowner's friend, Russell's Auto Salon, your premium full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident, bringing you the collision of the game. And we've seen a few, Mike.
There's been some hits. There's a little animosity on both sides of the ball here. These two teams clearly, you know, I think
it's going to be a 15-yarder.
Yeah, it is, and it's going to be against the Skiers, and that's going to push them deep into their own territory. You know, those kind of stupid penalties like that, you cannot just run. And anybody playing football knows you cannot drill a guy in between his shoulder blades. You just can't do it. Not on either side of the ball. And you know what? When you send a guy flying like that, you almost always get the ref's attention.
So this is going to mark them back down to the 10-yard line. So a huge momentum shift here, as it will be 1st and 10 7:21, tons of time left in this third quarter. Sailors down by 7, 28-21. We've got one receiver wide to the right, one to the left. Tight end in tight, double tight end set.
Watch these first down plays. Hold them.
Benson, weird snap. Now he's going to keep. You got to watch him. He's quick. He's got the first down. And the Sailors wrap him up right at the first down marker. So the thing about Benson is the kid is fast. The ball, again, low snap. They're dealing with the same things we're dealing with.
Fumbled, the ball hit the ground. Bounced right up to him, and he took off. He did the only thing he could. Took off running. You know, it's sometimes those broken plays work against the defense where you got your coverage, you got your man, but everything comes apart, and all of a sudden the quarterback's scrambling downfield.
So 1st and 10 for the Skiers. Ball's at the 20. The Aspen 20. Breaking the huddle, sending two receivers to the left, two to the right. One man in the backfield. Looks like Micah. Benson, the quarterback, inside handoff to Micah. He's dangerous. Over the right side. He skips forward and gets a first down. That kid is slippery.
He really is. Sheds off the tacklers. And again, I harp on you got to make the tackle. I know how difficult it is out there to do just that, but you got to wrap them up. You know, back-to-back first downs.
Clock
literally picking up about 10 yards and a foot each time, which makes it, you know, first down on the Skiers on their own 31-yard.
Right, and we want to get these guys passing. From the gun, receiver off to the right, little reverse, over the left, look out, he's got the first. Moving forward, picks up 15 on the play, almost to midfield.
It's getting pushed back. They got to dig their heels in.
Number 26 on the carry. That kid's fast.
And you see what he did? He got his hand on his lead blocker and just started following him.
Andrew Palmaz. So it'll be 1st and 10. Skiers have had 3 straight runs, and they've moved the ball from the 10 up to the 48, their own 48. Moving right to left on the radio dial. 2 receivers off to the right. Nobody to the left. Another handoff. That one's Micah. He's dangerous, and he is hit hard. Yards.
That was a nice job coming up with the tackle for the Sailors. I think that was number 72 for the Sailors. I think that's big old Kenny Horse the Horse, isn't it?
Haven't called his name in a while. What number?
72 for the Sailors.
Wyatt Shaw.
Oh, Wyatt Shaw. Wyatt Shaw, one of the defensive captains.
All right, one receiver wide to the right, now 2. We've got 2, almost 3. Back to pass, rolling off to his left now, run. Flush to his left. He's looking, throws that ball across, and a pass and a catch by Thurber.
Oh, and he got drilled.
He did.
Number 4, Brady Gove, just lit him up. But to his compliment, he came down with the ball and held on to it. Great job by the Skier receiver because he got lit up.
Yeah, Perkins made it. So Tanner Benson made a beautiful pass high in the air, kind of across his body. You look like, oh, this is going to be dangerous. Or we were hoping that. A great tackle by Grove. Thurber is down. Second time tonight he's gone down, and it looked like...
But also, Harv, if you look on, not to interrupt you, but on the near side here, the quarterback got hit by Blue Willis as he got rid of the ball, and he is down. The Aspen Skier quarterback got lit up. He held on to that ball as long as he could to allow his receivers to get open, and he got drilled. He's up now. Oh, he's still down. Ah, man. We got like 3 players down right now.
Well, I'll tell you what. This quarterback, Benson, has been a beast here tonight. He had a Tanner Benson. He's a senior, 5'11", 165 pounds.
Yeah, he's back up. He's on his feet.
He's had a big game. So 2 players down. We'll take this opportunity to thank a few more of our sponsors, including Johnny B. Goods, bringing you the shake and bake play of the game. And Mike may not be behind the counter tomorrow, but you'll be there on Sunday. But all sorts of great specials going on, right, Mike?
Oh, yeah. We got all kinds of specials going on in September. Seniors, like I touched on earlier, seniors get a free drink with any meal. We have our burger of the day, our best special that we run, or our most popular, Monday through Friday, the burger of the day, something different each day. Cook's Choice, $9.99. Our weekend special, $4.99 Bloodies and Mimosas. And for National Hispanic Month, we're doing $2.99 Sombrero Storm Peak beers. And I'll tell you what, that Sombrero beer,
it's my
favorite. Storm Peak knows how to make beer. No gray area there.
Well, think about it. They're a whole lot closer to the Continental Divide. It's the cleanest water around.
For National Hispanic Month, which I believe runs to mid-October, we're doing $2.99 Sombrero Storm Peak beers.
Is that a Spanish month?
$4.99 margaritas. Yeah, National Hispanic Month.
So, but it goes to the middle of October.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, we'll go longer if we need. You know us. We're not adverse to specials down at the diner. So come in. It's been a great month. September's been fantastic business, and we're happy to be there.
All right, 1st and 10. Ball's at the 25-yard line. Handoff over the right side. That one's red. Oh, they had him tackled, but Micah slips. He comes back the other way, circles, and picks up positive yards. Oh, what a play by the running back, Micah, man. That kid is slippery.
And the quarterback looked like he was like out of the play, confused, going towards the sideline. That one developed real weird. And I did get some more news. It looks like Frank Alexander is out due to concussion protocol. And Ryan Schott is saying possible injury. He is injured. He's probably not coming back to the game.
They're dropping like flies. It's brutal.
It is. It's brutal. It's so tough.
So Micah picked up 5 yards on the play. He was tackled for a loss as he was trying to get the edge on the right side. Circled way around, 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He ran about 30 yards in that play.
Yeah, it was a great job. All athleticism there. He was being chased by the hounds as well.
Dylan Micah is in the backfield with Benson. There's a handoff to Micah over the right side. He takes it up, and he's through, and he's got the touch. So Sailors need to regroup.
Nice run. They really do.
Yeah.
You know, that whole series,
that drive was huge.
All disjointed.
Well, and what did Aspen do? They went right back to basics. They went to pounding the football.
Yeah, they owned to Micah there. Well, we got a game. I mean, we got 4:22 to go in the third, and the Sailors' offense has figured out how to put some points on the board.
There's a low snap. It's down, and he's going to run, try to get the keeper. Oh,
he does.
So the Benson.
Another broken play, like I alluded to earlier. Those are the worst things because everybody's doing their assignment, and all of a sudden the play defensively is broke, and you're trying to catch the quarterback as he's scurrying to the outside by himself.
So it was a low snap. Benson picked it up off the turf and that stood up, made it look like he was going to pass, and then ran right for the pylon and got it.
And he's got great hands.
Yeah.
They must be huge because he has picked up probably 6 fumbles or snaps off the turf, including that one, you know, where they could go any other way. Tough break for the Sailors there. And that whole drive just seemed weird. It really just seemed disjointed. You know, broken plays for the Skiers, getting the ball downfield, the penalty, the one over the middle where the receiver got drilled and the ball should have popped loose. Just some tough breaks for the Sailors, but hey, we'll take it right now at this stage because we're in the game.
So with 4:22 left in this third quarter, yeah, we're still in the third quarter, 36-21 after the Skiers score. Let's see what the Sailors can do off this kickoff here. Back deep is Krupp.
And who the Sailor coaching staff is bringing out. I mean, we're going to run out of players.
And here comes the kick. High, and Krupp is going to be able to field that at the 10. Krupp to the 15, cuts across the field, looking for an opening. He finds the seam up to the 32-yard line, and he is hauled down.
He's still on his feet.
Yep.
Got knocked down, spun, and came right up. Boy, that Krupp, as a sophomore, spectacular things are coming from that kid.
Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, right?
Ricochet Rabbit.
Totally.
He is these kids have ever seen Ricochet Rabbit cartoon, but he just bounces off people and then turns on those afterburners. You're like, oh, he's going to get caught. He found the seam. His vision's incredible. So, I mean, he brings it back. Sailors have it 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Let's see if the offense can continue that rhythm.
Jordan wide to the left. We've got 3 trips in tight here, right off the line, just over the right side. And here comes the snap, handoff to Krupp. Krupp turns the corner, finds some positive yards, stays on his feet, and picks up 7 yards.
Boy, some nice blocking downfield there for the Sailors.
So the clock ticking here with 3:55 left in this third quarter. Sailors down 36-21.
I believe, and that was Abbott Gotro, number 28, back on the field for his teammates when they really need him. Oh, but we got Krupp down.
Krupp's hurting. No, that's not good.
Come on, man. What's this field made out of, lead? I mean, we got guys.
Now, it looks like it. Looks like it may be a cramp the way they're stretching him. Let's hope that that's the case.
Little Charlie horse.
Yeah, get him some water. Take this opportunity to thank our friends at Steamboat Motors. And Ralph, I love this jacket. I'm not doing another football game again without this jacket on. Now, when we're home, we're in the friendly confines. We do have the best press box and field in the state.
We even give the visitors at least four walls and a roof. You know, I got to say, we're here in Aspen, I'm not that impressed with their stadium. Am I allowed to say all this? We don't have any listeners there, do we? It's kind of Mickey Mouse down here. I mean, nothing for nothing, but you're Aspen. Kind of class it up.
All right, so
be classy, San Diego.
Good news, Krupp is running off the field under his own power.
Yeah, real good news.
Give him some water.
Like, I didn't even see big number 70, Big Frank Alexander go down, and he's out with concussion protocol. Didn't even see it happen.
Jordan wide to the left, 2 receivers off to the right. Pacino in the backfield, I believe. And a quick inside handoff to Pacino. Pacino squirts off to his left, and he picks up the first down and then some, a pickup of about 8 on the carry.
Boy, Pacino is a ball player, huh? Get him back there. He gets in the backfield, gets the ball, finds the hole, and picks up the first down.
Well, and they don't know to look for him, right? So it almost makes, it's like, okay, what are they going to do now? All of a sudden, the Sailors send in 3 receivers off to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Pacino in the backfield with Cobb. Oh, Cobb almost got him to go on the hard snap. Got to get this snap off, and they do. Inside handoff. There's Pacino, turns it outside, cuts it back in, picks up 7 on the play.
Nice job. Different running style. Gets to the outside, stutter steps, waits for his blocker, takes it in, picks up excellent yardage.
The thing about Pacino is he's so fast and so quick, it's like he almost needs to be a little more patient and
slow down, wait for his blockers.
He's outrunning his blockers a little bit, but he's picking up positive yards here, and the Sailors are on the move. 2nd down, 5 to go. Ball in Aspen territory down at the 48. Jordan, the lone receiver, off to the left. We've got trips in tight to the right here. Ball on the right hash. Cobb, the quarterback, from the gun. He's got Pacino behind him. Low snap, gets it up off the dirt. And down goes Pacino.
Yeah, that was just tough because the snap coming in low at the wrong time.
Yeah.
You know, we're moving, we're going quick, they're doing the quick snap, the snap comes in low, and Bacino just gets stuck in the backfield.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and about 8 as the ball, as they lost about 3 on the play. Clock ticking down to 2 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. Sailors send 3 receivers.
This is where you miss your tight end, number 82 shot. You miss your tight end in this kind of situation.
3 receivers off to the left, 1 to the right. And a handoff to Krupp. Krupp gets met in the backfield by 3 skiers.
They did. They wrapped him up.
They ducked the rope and came right in.
Yeah, they did. And it's a little, you know, there's a little hesitation on the quarterback to running back connection. You know what I mean? It's just not fluid right now.
So the Sailors in a punting situation with it 4th and 11. Thurber, now he was the one who was banged up. He's back, so he heals quickly. Line drive kick, nice punt. Pushing Thurber back to the 15. Ball down. And the Sailors, good job getting down there and falling on him. It's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line.
Great job getting downfield on the coverage. Number 20, Thomas Krupp, and number 81, who unfortunately is not on our program. If anybody out there knows who number 81 is, I'd like to give him some props because he had great downfield coverage.
Tyler Grove.
Tyler Grove, not on my program, but a great job getting downfield. Number 81, Tyler Grove.
It's Brady's younger brother, freshman.
I didn't meet him. He was at the diner yesterday with his mom. We were catching up a little bit, talking family and talking football. I know the Grove boys, their grandpa John is listening, and I'd like to send him my regards as well. He's a good friend and a good man.
Skiers spreading it out. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Handoff. That's Micah. Careful. He's got the outside, and he gets to the 20, a 5-yard pickup.
Yeah, really nice job for the Sailors. Getting to the outside. Bacino making sure the ball carrier picked up yardage but didn't break the big play. Excellent job on the tackle by Bacino.
2nd down and 5, ball at 20. Aspen had a lot of success last drive running the football. Clock stopped with 59 seconds left in this 3rd quarter.
Well, we could use one of those Sailor turnovers right now. Force the ball, defense.
2 receivers off to the right. And a handoff over that right side to Micah. He hesitates.
Oh, nice
and
job.
And a good job by the Sailors.
Boy, I saw number 79, big number 79, Ethan Oates, and the stalwart number 72, Wyatt Shaw, getting in there with a big hit. Big stop by number 72, Shaw, to bring up 3rd down. They hold him here. We got a punting situation. We get our offense back on the field. More importantly, number 0, the main ball carrier, Dylan Micah, coming off the field in this critical down for the Skiers. I'm saying right now to myself, watch number 8, the quarterback. This is the kind of situation where he'll tuck it and go.
All right. Benson hands it off to Thurber. Thurber finds the outside to the left. He's got the 1st down.
Dang.
He is tackled by a flotilla over there.
Dang, they almost had him short of the 1st down line.
A nice play, and a little, we saw it. The Sailors saw it. They're like, oh, Micah's not in there. But this Thurber kid can get outside quickly.
And he's tough, huh?
Yeah.
Number 5 for Aspen, nothing for nothing. Landon Thurber, though, he's taken some hits. He's been on the field. He's bounced up. He's a ball player, and he's playing tough.
That does it for the 3rd quarter. So after 3 quarters, 36-21. Remember, your Sailors were down 28-7 at half, and they fought back to make this one interesting. We got a whole quarter of football left. Don't you go anywhere. Big shout out to the Paoli Group with the Group Realty. Let the Paoli Group help you with all your real estate needs. The Paoli Group has you covered. That's thepaoligroup.com. Also, a big shout out to iFurnish, Steamboat's newest furniture store. Quality furniture and mattresses at great prices. Easy to find on Shield Drive in the old Moxie building. I'd like to thank Mountain Eye Works, helping you and the refs see better for all your eye care needs. Easy to find in Central Park Plaza and online at mountaineyeworks.com. Also, a big shout out to Steamboat Roofing. For all your roofing needs, go to steamboatroofing.com, helping the sailors raise the roof after every victory. And of course, our friends at Switchback Sports, a proud Steamboat Sailor sports sponsor and sponsoring your skiing and biking needs. Easy to find in the Into the West building on the corner of 3rd and Lincoln in downtown Steamboat Springs. So, Mike, one more quarter to go.
Baby.
That was an exciting one as the Sailors were able to put two scores across. They need to do it again here. They need to get a big stop on this. It's 1st and 10. Ball is at the 23-yard counterplay over the left side. Sailors do read it. Pickup of about 6 on the play as the ball went over the left side of the line.
Buccino in on the tackle again over there. I'll tell you what, Grayson Buccino's having a heck of a ball game. And it looked to me number 75, Owen Warwick in there on the tackle. We had a few Sailors getting in there. This defense is digging their heels in, folks.
2nd down 5. The ball's at the 34-yard line of Aspen. Aspen moving left to right on your radio dial. 3 receivers sent out wide to the right, 1 to the left. Ball's on the left hash. Thurber in motion. Watch the jet sweep. And we've got a timeout. Or what's the call? All right, they don't like the music playing.
Me neither.
All right, I'm good with it. Okay, 2nd down, 5 to go. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Thurber's going to go in motion here. Right to left. And we've got an illegal procedure there. Yeah. False start. We'll take it.
That's going to be an illegal procedure. I think 2 men moving in motion. That's going to bring up a procedure penalty, knock them back 5 yards.
I was kind of feeling like I was up in Winnipeg, eh? Like, all of a sudden we're watching.
Little CFL?
Yeah, got guys moving all over the place. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9. Skiers hiking back up the hill will take it. Just underway with this 4th quarter here. Sailors down by 2, 36-21. Skiers break the huddle, sending 1 man, Thurber, off to the left, 1 man wide to the right. Back to pass. Benson's going to run. Quarterback keep. Oh, he's got the first. He's got the edge. He's got the 50.
Ooh,
and we've got a
flag down, and I'm thinking another block in the back by the Skiers.
So let's see what the call is. They got the first down and then some. If it was a block in the back, it happened downfield. So I still think because it's a spot foul, they're going to have enough for the first. Who is that? Buccino that's down? Sailors, another injured player on the field, Mike. We'll take this time to thank a few more of our sponsors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, providing solutions for all your insurance needs.
Holding against the Skiers, so I couldn't tell if it was a block in the back or holding. It is a holding call, but I do think you're right. I think that is Grayson Buccino, who he's up now, and he's off the field, but I think...
So let's see where they spot the ball. We'll take this opportunity to thank our friends at Doc's Auto Clinic for all your automotive repair needs.
So spotted the foul. Oh, I'm sorry. Spotted the foul. That's going to knock it way back.
No, yeah, so with the hold, they'll bring that all the way back.
All right, we'll take it. But we got to stop having guys drop.
So it's going to be 2nd down. and about 7 for the first. So basically, it's a do-over. So Skiers are going to send 2 receivers off to the right here with a tight end in tight. Back to pass, quick flare out to the backfield, ball's down, and that should be
hard to, yeah, when they did that trick play before, but that was down, that ball, that was a forward pass, so that was incomplete.
Yeah. He's going to say that it skipped, and quarterback's arguing that.
You should argue with the referee, it always works. Said nobody ever.
Yeah. Even if you're right, you're wrong. And Mike, you of all people should know this. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 8. Maybe 7. 10-16. Clock stopped here in the 4th quarter. Sailors down by 2 scores, 36-21. Benson's got Micah in the backfield. He's dangerous. 2 receivers to the right. Thurber in motion, left to right. There's a jet sweep over the left side. Sailors read it.
They got him.
Oh, they got him. Great tackle. Oh, Jordan. What a play by Jordan.
Really nice job. The open field tackle by Luke Jordan. A couple of his teammates coming too. Great job. Going to bring up 4th and very long, an obvious punting situation for the Skiers.
Luke, let the force be with you.
Great job by Jordan getting into the backfield.
What a play by Luke Jordan. That was huge.
Read it like a book.
Oh, that right there. Tackle. And here comes the kick. It's off to the left. It's going to bounce. Big high bounce. And it's going to skip out of bounds at the 45. Great field position for the Sailors.
Yeah, Sailors going to be starting on their own 45-yard line, you know, in a game that's been going back and forth. This might be the field position the offense needs to get some more points on the board.
That tackle by Luke Jordan right now is my play of the game. Like, one of the many, but right now, just the way that changed the momentum, because if he gets the edge, and Jordan came from the other side of the field, he read that play like a book.
He really
As soon
did.
as Thurber went in motion, he was not fooled by the play action.
That was good football play. There's been several Sailor plays that stand out. They have these, like I said, these flashes of brilliance.
Yep.
Let's see if we could string a few together now. Now when we really need it.
Ball's on the right hash. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Cobb gets a low snap, picks it up. Quick throws, dumps it off to Krupp. Krupp makes a move. He's out to the 20. He's got the first down to the 40, and he picks up 15 yards, maybe more on the play.
Boy, let me tell you what. Number 15, the sophomore, Tanner Cobb, that was all him because he fielded a low snap, spun to the outside, and as the man pressure was coming in, he dumped that ball off at the last possible second.
They got a hold. That's a bummer.
Stomp your feet in anger right now, folks.
That was
hold call against the Sailors is bringing back that huge pickup.
That was brutal. So that's going to bring up now a first.
Come on, man. They just robbed the game.
So a great play, as you said, by the quarterback.
And by Krupp.
And then Krupp
moving through the field, picking up huge yardage.
So Gotro wide to the left. 2 receivers, wide to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Sailors moving right to left on your radio dial. Krupp in the backfield, and we got an illegal procedure.
And that might be a delay.
Or a timeout. What are they? They threw the flag, though. False start.
False start. Where?
So the clock stopped, 8:49 left in this ball game. Sailors down 36-21. Now it's 1st and 20. Ball moved back to the 33. Sailors got to get to the 46-yard line of Aspen. It's still first down, though. Got 4 downs to get there. And a little misdirection there. Krupp's got the ball over the right side. Krupp picks up positive yards. It gets about 7.
Nice job with the fake going to Grove. Sailors are doing a great job here tonight, folks, playing both teams. Playing against the skiers and the referees. Is that too much?
And themselves.
And they are, having some of these just timely, just the worst timing possible on a couple of these penalties.
So we've got another injured player down there. Common theme, as it is starting to get cold.
I think the artificial field, you saw in the pros, they're calling to get rid of the artificial fields now. They're just saying it causes too many injuries.
Yeah.
When it gets cold like this, cold and that damp, I don't know what is that, like the fog coming in here that's been coming in and out all night, leaving a fine wet mist on the field. It's turning into like concrete, and some of these kids are getting just racked.
And here's the thing. When we got here, it was 75 degrees.
Right. You're right. It was.
It is now down to 40-something.
If that with the wind chill?
Yeah. On top of the
cold up here.
Top of the press box, it's a little bit colder. So 8:26, clock stopped here. We do have Sailor soccer tomorrow. Palisade Bulldogs come to town. Game starts at 11. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to, after the game, make it out to see Ralph over at Steamboat Motors.
Are you going home tonight?
I am doing the down and back. I may not be, because it may be this morning by the time I get back. So, yeah, that's a plan.
Okay, we got all injured players up, coming off the field on their own power, which is great to see.
So
number 26 for the skiers, coming off on his own power.
2nd down and 14 to go. The ball is at the 40-yard line of Steamboat.
Got to pick up 10 here. Can't be 3rd and long.
2 receivers to the right, 3 to the left. Empty backfield. Cobb, the quarterback, gets the snap, looking, throws that one up, and that's complete to Gotro, but picks up about 5, but it's going to be 3rd and 11.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 11, and that's tough because it was a real quick developing field. But Krupp came out, was up in the slot. He ran a skinny post, and he was wide open. 3rd and about 11 here.
Yep. Ball at the 44-yard line of Steamboat. Trips to the right. No, excuse me. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. In the backfield is Krupp with Cobb. Cobb back to pass. He's getting some pressure there. Throws it, and that one falls incomplete as he was looking to get that ball quickly
came
to Cobb.
With the blitz, and Cobb had to get rid of it. He was pressure coming from up the middle and from his left side.
But they were wise. They cut out the screenplay. So that's what Krupp was looking for, but he was covered. So it's a punting situation, I'll tell you.
Things have happened.
Yes, and Luke Jordan has done a phenomenal job punting here tonight.
Yeah, number 21, he's had a heck of a game.
Great game. So here comes the snap. Luke sends a big booming punt. Nobody there.
Oh, take that bounce.
Yep, and it's going to go all the way down, and they're going to let it go. It'll be down at the 18-yard line. So
all right, this is what the
solid
defense
punt.
wants. We got 7 minutes to go, 7 and 12 seconds to go in the 4th. The defense is taking the field. They're in a good spot. Let's see if they can work some magic. We need to get the ball back in the offense's hands, get a quick score, 28-36 game. Bring us some happiness up here in this chilly press booth we're in. Got to give props tonight to the quarterback for Aspen. he's taken some licks.
Yeah.
And he has really performed well tonight.
Yeah, they've got some players, man. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. One man in the backfield. Benson, the quarterback, looking to pass, rolling to his right. We think he's going to run. He's got the edge. He turns the corner, and he's going to slide down after he gets the first down at the 35.
Well, you see what he did.
Pickup.
He took, by him setting up, the Sailor defensive backs were in a track meet going with the receivers deep. He went to the outside. He was being tracked by number 75 for the Sailors, but your big old number 75 Warwick ain't going to catch number 8 for Aspen.
Kid's got some wheels though for a big boy, man. He was making him earn his keep there. And that's
really
a freight train coming at you.
Really good job with the pressure by number 75, Owen Warwick.
Just didn't have support on the backside. So 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. The ball is here on the right hash. And an inside handoff there. Bouncing out is Micah. He's still on his feet, picks up 5 yards. They had him.
And again, number 75 over there, Owen Warwick, in on the tackle with some of his teammates. This Sailors defense, there's no quit here. This team's playing good. This is a good football game tonight.
36-21, clock ticking down to 6:07. All of a sudden, the clock not the Sailors' friend, especially now as Aspen just wants to keep it on the ground and keep that thing moving. Second down, ball's down to the 42-yard line of Aspen. Skiers moving left to right.
When they got number 0, Micah, in the backfield, I'd be surprised if they put the ball in the air. 5.5 minutes left.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, now under center, and it's going to be a quarterback keep. Sailors read it. You know, they got burned for 15 yards in the beginning of the game on that particular play. Sailors like, yeah, no. So Benson moved it forward, and Sailors are going to take a timeout here to stop the clock with 5:31. Mike, I could use one of Kathy's
homemade Irish cream and coffees right now.
I really could. I feel like it's going to start snowing here at any point.
It is. It's gotten chilly. You know, there's no mistake. But it's the breeze right now. I mean, folks, we're about 4 stories up on top of the press booth tonight. So we're not inside. We are up on top of the press booth, and the wind has been blowing, coming in from the Maroon Bells for real. It's a little chilly up here, and I don't mind saying so.
No, we got Aspen Highlands right behind us. If you haven't been to Aspen High School, it's a beautiful spot. Does not have the amenities that Steamboat Springs High School has, however, like a press box for the visiting broadcasters.
Or Johnny B. Good's downtown.
Yeah, or Johnny B's downtown.
They don't have that.
Nope.
They don't. You can't even get ice cream. We tried.
It'll be $45 a cone. The markup is... I only have purse museums here. Careful, we're headed there. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. 1 man in the backfield. Back to pass. Benson's going to keep. Benson fakes the... No, he's just going to run for the first down. He picks up another 15 yards. And
good job by him to get the first down and then drop it down. I thought he was going to go out of bounds, but he knew what to do. He just slid and keeps the clock running.
5:20 now and counting. Sailors down 36-21. We need a turnover in a big way. 1st and 10 after the 15-yard pickup. Benson's had 30 yards rushing on this drive thus far, and he's kept the ball in play. Receiver to the right, receiver to the left. They do that little switch. And inside handoff to Micah. Micah scattering. Oh, he's got it the outside. Look out. He's going to take this to the 20. Hot pursuit, though. Luke Jordan with the tackle.
Touchdown saving tackle. But that kid, the ball carrier, number 0, Micah, going up to the left. The hole clogs up. He bounces off a defender, takes it to the right, and splits through the field. A huge pickup for number 0, Micah, and the Aspen Skiers.
Wow. So all I can say is the kid is special.
He is. He's good. He's really got great field vision. You said he's a sophomore?
He's a bigger version of Krupp, you know. We're waiting for Krupp to grow. He is a sophomore.
Yeah, he is.
Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Rolling off to his left, quarterback keep. He's going to try to take it wide, and we've got flags on the play. He's in the end zone.
That's against Aspen.
That's got to be a hold. Clock stops with 4:16. This was a huge time-consuming drive, though. So even like this, you don't want to give up the score. Obviously, you don't want to get three scores back. So we'll take this holding call.
It is holding against the Skiers. .416 to go in the fourth. Sailors are down by 15. But boy, I don't know about you, Harv, but I'm really proud of this crew that we brought down here from Steamboat, because there was no quit. They came out of the locker room to start the second half and showed everyone in the stadium they had a football game on their hands.
So it's 1st and goal to goal. And from the 20, they little double reverse there, falls down, and the Sailors have got it, scooped up, and it's going to be Steamboat ball at their own 10. So a huge turnover with 4:08.
Outstanding job, yeah. That looked like number 28, Abbott Gotro, coming up with the fumble, I believe. Excellent job stripping the ball. I didn't see who got their hands in on the strip, but I believe number 28, Gotro, came up with the fumble. And boy, I thought he had some green downfield.
He thought he had some green downfield, but he did pick up a couple of yards on the play, so it is going to be, I mean, he picked it up at about, he picked it up at about the 5 and was able to fall forward for another 5. 1st and 10 for the Sailors. Sailors send trips in tight off to the left. Cobb from the gun. Here comes the snap and a run off to the left of the line and a pickup of maybe a yard until he stopped. And that, of course, was Thomas Krupp. So I do think he got a yard, or at least got back to the line of the
before
scrimmage.
they knocked back his forward progress. And again, you know, to give a few accolades to the Skiers, that tackling posse there was led by their quarterback, number 8.
One man in the backfield, trips off to the left, ball on this left hash mark, fakes the handoff, quarterback keep, quarterback over the left side. He gets tackled from behind, out of bounds. No flag on the play. So Cobb gets out of bounds, bounces back up. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. And a long 7, Mike.
Why is this guy marking it? Are we in the same spot? Yeah, I guess we are. I just thought they had him marked a little short, but 3rd and about 7.
Cobb from the gun. He's got Krupp behind him. 3 receivers off to the left. Here comes the snap. And it's going to be a we got trouble right here in River City. Oh, he got the ball off. That's Krupp. Krupp turns the corner. Krupp still on his feet. And he bounces forward and makes something out of nothing.
Something out of nothing for sure.
Flags.
Between number 15, Tanner Cobb. I think there might have been a late hit out of bounds.
I believe so. I am so hoping that this is a personal foul against Aspen.
Boy, that will keep the Sailors' drive going.
So 3:13, clock stop, 36-21 the score. Sailors down by 2 scores. The ball is, line of scrimmage right now is at the 11. Sailors have it. Still saying 3rd down. Let's see what the call is here. What are they calling? Offsetting penalties. So we'll have offsetting penalties out.
Oh, that should be a fourth down then, right?
Don't tell anyone.
Oh, yeah,
They're going to replay the down.
Because it was offsetting penalties.
Yeah.
They replay the down. Not according to the...
Now they say it's fourth. So...
How? It's offsetting penalties. You replay the down, right?
Not sure exactly what's going on here, but...
Neither is the referee and crew.
No, but the Sailors are going to go for it from their own 11 with 3:13 left and 3 scores. Weird snap. Sailors just go, and that one's picked off, and it's going to be a touchdown. Tough play. Cobb, nothing he could do on that one.
It's not nothing he could do. Snap came in low. He was scrambling for his life on fourth down, trying to get rid of the ball, and just kind of threw it up there for the picking.
So 3:04 left. That's the nail in the coffin that you didn't like to see. 42-21 the score. And the weather is coming in a big way.
The weather is here. I wish you were beautiful. Who doesn't miss Jimmy Buffett?
Was that Jimmy Buffett?
Yeah, it was at one time.
He's awesome. That is just a bummer. The score and Jimmy Buffett's passing. 3:04 left in this ball game, 42-21. After the Aspen score. Timeout here, Aspen. Big shout out to all of our sponsors. Of course, Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, Russell's Auto Salon, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Steamboat Ace Hardware, Steamboat Motors, the Paoli Group with the Group Realty, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, I Furnish, Mountain Eyework, Steamboat Roofing, Switchback Sports, and Doc's Auto Clinic, and of course, Johnny B. Good's Diner. I'd like to dump a little of your hot chocolate on my toes right now.
I'd go for a bowl of
your chili?
Homemade Iowa corn chowder right now.
I'd take your chili right now, Mike. I'm a fan of your chili. My wife wouldn't be happy with that choice, but I would be.
Man, I'll tell you, the way the Sailors came out to start the second half, and just a few miscues. I mean, I know right now 42-21, Aspen lead. They're going for an extra point. I know it just seems like a little bit more. This game was so much closer than the score indicates.
So Aspen now going for the 2-point conversion. Tanner Benson, the quarterback, under center, and he's just going to take a knee. So not going to add any more points to it with 3:04. So I got sportsmanship on that one, I guess.
I mean, there's 3 minutes. I'm not saying, still 3 minutes left.
I don't know. Maybe the kicker's foot was cold, because mine is.
We're down by 21, and that's sportsmanship. That's good of the Aspen coaching staff.
Sailors, and look, the Sailors are just losing players left and right.
Let's be honest. I mean, some of these injuries out there, not just the ones we started the game with, but some of the injuries they've taken, there's players that they just can't fill the hole on a Ryan shot. Frank Alexander, you just can't pick an underclassman and plug him in there.
No.
And it's not the tale of the game. Some of the mistakes made out there has really, bit the Sailors, but they've had some flashes of brilliance, and the future does look bright. This sophomore class is amazing.
So here comes the kick. big high kick. It's going to be fielded by Krupp. No, that's not Krupp. And positive yards. Is that Bacino? I think it was Bacino. Yeah. No.
Or number 24. That might be Worley.
Or 81? I can't tell. Could not tell.
3 minutes to go in the fourth.
Even with the new uniforms and the glasses.
Well, it's just, you got to pile up on the middle of the field out there.
So the Sailors have the ball, 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line, their own. Luke Jordan wide here to the left
I'll
in
tell
the
you
slot.
What, 21, Luke Jordan.
Great
Even
game.
on that return, he was blocking downfield. He is playing real football tonight.
Low snap, inside handoff. And Krupp moving forward, picks up positive yards, still on his feet. They said forward progress, but he kept going. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down. And we have got, is that Warwick down? That's not what we want to see.
Another Sailor down on the field.
Owen Warwick.
Is it number 75?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
So the clock stops here with 2:40. I believe the circulation of my feet has stopped as well, Mike.
It's 10 o'clock, dude. We still got.
Oh my God! Is it really 10 o'clock? Because this broadcast is the video is going to stop here soon. We got 6 minutes left. Come on, guys, let's get this done.
All right, number 75, folks. Owen Warwick's walking off the field. A little shook up, but he's probably not going to come back on with 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go, which translates the way tonight's game's been going to about 45 minutes.
All right, so the Sailors have the ball.
I blame the referees.
Yeah, for everything. For not having an ice cream shop in Aspen. For
completely. Kennedy.
Yeah, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. From the gun, inside handoff to Krupp. Krupp over that right side.
Tracked down from behind.
Yeah.
It was the referee on the grassy knoll. All right, my brain is freezing up up here.
3rd down and a long clock ticking here. We're down to 2:20. Ball's at the 40-yard line. 3rd down and about 7 to go for the first. One receiver off to the right, 2 to the left. From the gun is Cobb. Krupp in the backfield. No, that's Bacino. Bacino! He gets the 1st down, cuts it back, picks up 20 yards on the carry.
Number 16, Grayson Bacino.
Shot out of a cannon.
He really did. Threaded the needle.
I normally don't have to do that.
Nice job by Bacino getting through there. Do you want me to just not talk? I could do that too.
No.
I could stop.
No. Your mic was down here. I wanted people to hear you. I normally don't have to turn up your mic, though.
I normally don't need a mic. It's just the cold.
You are a mic. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. From the gun. Handoff. Positive yards for Bacino, so great to see.
Yeah, Bacino is the motor's going for Bacino, and he's not taking his foot off the gas.
No, he's had a couple great defensive plays, including a killer interception. I saw his dad coming back from the bathroom, and
is his dad here tonight?
His dad is here tonight.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. Watching his son play some football.
We had a terse talking to. Now, I love him because he serves our community. I don't always agree with him. And he's like, "Are you mad at me?" I go, No. So here comes the snap, but his kid is playing fantastic.
Slide out.
Yeah, lost his footing. Clock still ticking.
No, that won't stop it. I think Bacino does a great job on city council. I think they all do. Being on city council in Steamboat is a tough job. Well, I see them. I get quite a few of them come in for breakfast Wednesdays and Thursdays. Just it's tough, because we have a town, we have a vibrant, amazing community, and it's got a lot of tugging going on in all directions.
So 3 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left, 3 seconds left, and we are done. But we're going to throw that ball down the field anyway. And actually, the sophomore throwing, he's got a gun.
Not bad. Got a cannon.
Yeah. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you for listening. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Thank you, Mike Deemer, for sitting next to me and being relatively nice to the referees. Always fun. We'll be back tomorrow. Steamboat Sailors boys soccer team taking on the Palisade Bulldogs from Gardner Field. Wear black. Come on out and cheer your Sailors on. From Aspen, Colorado, your Steamboat Sailors fall 42-21 to the Skiers. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and 97.7 on the FM dial and on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com.
Thanks for listening to Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM. Brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
the Steamboat Roofing Company,
I Furnish,
Mountain West Insurance,
Switchback Sports,
Mountain Eye Works,
Doc's Auto Clinic, Johnny B. Good's Diner,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Russell's Auto Salon,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.